Hey everybody, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hot as hell. Every time I find a park, no, usually when I bring my weed, I find a park, but it's full of fucking kids. Every time I forget my weed, we find an empty park. Ain't that a bitch? But I like this park over here. We was walking around doing a couple of picking up some. Oh, I'm looking for sneakers, y'all know, and I'm looking at coats too. But some winter coming up for Nyla. She got a red and purple one from last year. So I'm trying to think what colors to get, what style, Really mad I forgot my goddamn weed. Good. But I like this area. It's nice. It's enclosed. I gotta chase Nala around. And it's eye candy walking back and forth. I like it. Y'all can't see it because the way I'm sitting, but ugh, I'm just bored getting my hours in. They like my sneakers. They're always showing them. Guess how much I paid for them? $9. They was on sale. Nyla, I am so thirsty, but I know she ain't gonna try to leave. She's not trying to leave. Hey, Sparkle Libra, how you doing, boo? Still at work? I'm just getting my hours in. Thank you. $9, right? And it go with a lot of my stuff. I'm getting my YouTube. Hey, J True. Yeah, no doubt. I'm getting my hours in. Getting my YouTube hours in, so I could be a millionaire from YouTube. Yeah, it's crazy today. I just love Dobie live. She is unapologetic. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's matching. I got this dress on. Yeah, it's matching on. Pretty cute. Looking for this little girl sneakers though. I want to get her some purple sneakers. I'm trying to find some nice purple sneakers. I don't like Jordans, but the only thing is he seemed to have the cutest purple sneakers. I don't like supporting him though. He don't support his people. But fashion over everything. Oh, Zoe was basically saying, thank you guys for saying hi to Nyla. You did not mess up my life. I hope you got your cash out because you deserved it. You did a good job. But what I was saying. Oh yeah, Dobie, she just being unapologetic. She said that she doesn't care. She said she helped her as much as yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at Air Max too. I forgot about that. Hi Miss Kept Secret. Hi Max Boogie. She basically was saying that, she helped her as much as she helped her. So the way she see it wasn't no favors done. Guess she basically saying yeah, yeah, she really is. I told Dobie, come on now, don't do that. I mean, you may have helped her, but she did give you a place to stay. And she didn't have to. You on the internet. Ain't too many people gonna do that. But Dobie said she don't care. She don't see it that way. But I didn't know Miss Dobie was on cancer. I don't know. I didn't know Miss Dobie was dealing with cancer though. Hey Hershey, what you did in there to get Miss Dobie so mad at you? She was cursing you the hell out. And they was having that's what I told her. I said, Miss Dobie, you the boldest woman I've ever met. Ever. I don't think nobody gonna top it. Yes, they did, and today too, because Miss Dobie came on doubling down. Yeah, crazy. It be the ones you do the most for. Yes, that's the cash app, you guys. Yeah, but she was mad at you. Oh, because she said she was saying that she's on she was saying, I need my cancer medicine and stuff like that. So I was like, oh wow. Oh yes, 3. I guess the kids gonna start coming in now. But I was like, Miss, I didn't know that. I'm sorry she's going through that. But like, Miss Dobie, I was trying to tell her yesterday if you'd have just chill, maybe they could have gotten over it, and then you could have just stayed there, until it was time for you to get your place. Yes. Trust me, they are. Yeah. Dobie said she ain't trying to hear nothing we got to say. Yes. Miss Dobie was cursing Hershey the fuck out. I didn't even get to see her comment. And they was having a mob fight over at Miss Dobie house too. So it was a lot going on at Miss Dobie. I was reading the chat, trying to listen to Dobie. You know, she was answering selective questions and stuff. I think people were trying to figure out if oh, you trying to play with somebody, Nyla? Oh, that's cute. She's usually very antisocial. Oh, no. Okay. Let me find out, Nyla. Making moves up the outside. But yeah, she was I guess Sassy and some other mod named Tammy. Somebody was timing Demon O the fuck out, and I was here for it. Every time Demon Mo tried to pop up, they slapped the shit out of her. I don't know which mod was doing it, but they was not letting TMO live. Whoever was doing that, I salute you. Do it again. Yeah, yeah. She ain't got to worry about. But Miss Dobie said it. She said, "Y'all don't like. Y'all think I'm ungrateful. Y'all think this and that. Don't let me move in your goddamn house." Then I said, "Well, you ain't got to worry about that." That's what I said. Fuck her. Whoever was timing TMO out in Miss Dobie chat, good job. Post your cash app. But they was arguing about being timed out. So I don't know who was timing TMO out, but I was tickled to death. Every time me and TMO try to fucking pop our head up, they was like, slap, get the fuck out of here, ugly bitch. Ooh, it wasn't safe in Miss Dobie chat or hitting her panel because Miss Dobie had the smoke and her moms had the smoke. Like it was nothing but smoke in Miss Dobie live. Uppity was just sitting there chilling though. For once, Uppity is not in the heat. Thank God. It'd be wild for that. Oh wow, she removed your Wrench Miss Cat. Why? You said Tammy was doing it and she would be handled. That's not cute. Okay. Well, they said you to manage your mod. Yeah. Speaking of cash apps, well, I'm happy they timed TMO out. She deserved it. All she was gonna do was annoy people and cry about something. Nyla? Oh, I see her. Yeah, hit that. I don't know who she is. They was asking her. I don't know who she is. I guess she just became a mod for Dobie. They was having a mod fight. They was having a Miss Dobie had smoke for anybody who called her ungrateful. That part. All she doing is embarrassing herself and trying to take people down with her. You see how she chased me around trying to have a moment? I was like, Ness, go away. Go the fuck away, ho. Go do your bumps. You know what I'm saying? We don't got nothing in common. You should not miss me. Uppity only do weed and liquor. You know what I'm saying? And as y'all can see, when I drank too much liquor, I lost my two front teeth. So Uppity ain't built for hard drugs. You know what I'm saying? And I damn sure I can't take no needles. Sassy, she said because she wasn't dropping down over there. Sassy, this MK said why she didn't Ness took her mindset because she don't want to be embarrassed. Ness is embarrassing. But so Miss Dobie took Diamond stick too. That's good because Diamond is a. But yeah, she probably gonna get a stick at Ness's. Ness is jealous hearted. Look how she did Sassy, and Sassy was so supportive of her Nication. She went to hell up, but I was wondering why she went to hell up on Sassy. But now I think I know why she went off on Sassy about the Nication thing. Because remember, it wasn't until Sassy had announced that she did get her refund back that people actually believed that Ness. That's how people realized Ness didn't get her money for the Nication. So I think that's what she really mad about Sassy about. Because when Sassy said she got a refund. Because remember, Tatiana was saying it at first, and everybody know they don't get along. But once Sassy said it, and everybody knew Sassy was supporting it. I think that's why she mad at her. Hey, Cassie. Look, y'all, I'm crossing my legs. Told y'all. Yeah, but Uppity got to be in these streets. Uppity got to be in these streets. I'm going to do a six-pack channel. I'm going to do a six-pack panel. We're going to vote for six-packs, y'all. Six packs, okay? And if they got basketball shorts on, even better. That's what I said, girl. Okay, Sassy, enjoy your flight. Is they your stewardess? Because you know they be on flights all the time. Come, better see it because you know they like to say I can't cross my legs. Look at that. Yeah, I'm such a lady because you know I got a skirt on, so thank you. Hey Renee. Thank you, Hershey. Hey, thank you. Only cost me $9. And I got another pair the same size, but for some reason they won't fit. I meant to give them to my daughter before she left. My poor baby left today. I mean, well, yes, today. She on her way to college, y'all. She hit the road with her daddy this morning to go to college. My baby, you ain't gonna be seeing my big baby for to Thanksgiving. Thank you, $9. I got a purple pair, brand new, same size, and won't fit. I don't know what's going on. They're the same exact sneaker though. It's weird, but anyway, it's just a different color. It's like light purple. Oh, please, you got to visit. You got to come visit me when you slide through. I was gonna try to see Kiki wanted to meet up, but I was like, Octavia's look musty. Yo, I was in Miss Cruise Alive. Let me tell y'all some tea. I got up Miss Cruise Alive. Cause no shade, Kiki. You're not like you. You looked very cute, Kiki. That Barbie, when you did that Barbie doll thing in the Barbie box, that was adorable. But let me tell y'all, yo, I was in Miss Cruise Alive, right? This morning. Cause I was waiting for Miss Cruise to go live about Sir Williams. Y'all know I like Sir Williams too. Dusty and stink. So why Miss Cruiser said that I think she said she was quoting Brianna because she didn't hear herself directly. She said that Brianna said that Kiki said she paid for everything. Can y'all imagine tricking on a nigga like Octavius? Wow, that's crazy. I'm not judging you, Kiki. You know what I'm saying? Because it's somebody for everybody. Yeah. Oh, the makeup looked like she cried. I was just looking at the outfit. Yeah, I do like to have fun. I was like, girl, why you didn't take him by that big and tall store in New York City? They got a nice sale going on, especially for the summer clothes, because summer's almost over. He could have got her some cute fucking outfits for like under $20, $30. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. She paid for the rooftop dinners, the taxis, the hotels. I can't. I can't. Now that other guy she was paying for, remember when she was online drunken in love with that felon? Remember that dark skinned felon? He was all right looking. But at least he had a little body on him. Y'all know I like the slim guys with the six packs. So he had a little body on him. He ain't had no money and stuff. He looked like he brought her a bottle or something over. But girl, I'd rather you pay for that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend money. It better be cute. You know what I'm saying? When you buy him in, make it be like your clothes. Cute, nice shape to them. You know what I'm saying? Don't be buying no man that. And then he didn't change his clothes either. He put a shirt over that shirt he had on. Like, Kiki. You should instead of going to a rooftop, y'all should have probably went to a regular indoor restaurant and took him by the store, big and tall. You could have got spent like $50, $60 and got him right for those couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Got him a little girdle, a little sports bra. Let me stop. Yes, it was disgusting. Like, girl, and I hope they were sleeping in separate rooms. Separate hotels. Yeah, maybe the same hotel, different rooms. Maybe that's why she couldn't tell him. Like, didn't you wear that yesterday? Change your clothes. Yes. I was like, when Miss Cruiser said that, I damn near hit the floor. I said, "Oh hell nah, she paid." Yeah, I see. I said she paid. Oh wow, that's crazy. I would never. Certain men, I feel offended if they think they even got a chance. Like Octavius is one of them. And wasn't he catfishing us, y'all? Wasn't he catfishing us? He has thinking he was all slim and stuff. I felt catfish. I know Kiki did. Oh, Nolly made a new buddy. That's nice. I said no, no, no. Mm-mm. Look at Nolly, y'all. Your friend looking for you, Nyla. Oh yeah, that's it. Past pathetic girl, and I think it was gold plated. I don't even think it was all gold. He looked like the type to wear gold plated. I think we can do it too much crazy. She paid for everything, Trini. Yes, yes. Like now, Tracy, I expect her to have to pay. Look at her, and she don't even pay. But Kiki, come on, you can actually do better. But maybe because you know how they say when somebody meets you, Jessica Michelle, what's up, boo? We gonna figure out that taco night. Nene in here too. We gonna do we plan on doing Taco Tuesdays one day when everybody's available. We're gonna do Taco Tuesdays. Y'all can come up too. I'm gonna get some Don Julio, whatever Jessica Michelle said. But I wrote it down actually. My phone gave me problems taking no, I'm gonna talk about body because as a man, you don't men don't have no reason to be fat. You know what I'm saying? Only thing they go through is when they go through puberty, they just get hair everywhere, their voice get deep. You know what I'm saying? But there's no reason for a man to be fat unless he has some type of medical condition. A man being big like that is a sign of laziness, and then the fact that he's broke, that proves he's lazy. Why would you? Yeah, that's it. That's what we got to get. Yeah, yeah. But I don't think Octavia's gonna make any fat jokes anytime soon. I don't think he'll be able to do it. Yeah, there's no reason. And it just proves my theory that fat men are lazy because he don't got no money. Now I understand everybody going through hard time, but why would you meet up with a woman and you ain't got it? Wait till you got it like that. That's like I would feel disrespected. Don't come around me broke, nigga. And this is our first time meeting. I can see we was already in a relationship. We not about to start out like this. How am I messy? How you gonna meet a woman? They neither one of them live in New York City. And New York City is kind of expensive. I get it. So maybe they should have met in a like down south or something. I hope he do because that's embarrassing. Nothing. He catfished the fuck out of everybody, yo. Nothing. He got the angles down pack, y'all. His angle game is A1. He need to do some classes. No, he don't got no money, y'all. Hey, Miss K Fit. Oh, I'm gaining weight. Well, I'm losing weight now, but I know I can gain weight. But I'm just saying, he lazy. So maybe that's what he helped her to stop drinking. So I guess she loves him through that. That's the thing. Oh, you like big guys? No, y'all know uppity. I told y'all my Hello Kitty is racist. It's is classist, elitist. Not me, but the Hello Kitty. Yeah, she's like that. I'm telling you. That part, Sparkle. That part. Exactly, Jessica Michelle. Exactly. You got it. Like, oh my goodness. Broke. You don't meet no woman broke and this your first time. What type of thing are you setting? So maybe that's the real reason why Kiki looked disappointed. Cause like, damn, you coming at me looking like that, and you broke. No. And I'm not saying big man can't be sexy, but he definitely wasn't giving that. Cause I told you I got this big guy, and he's bigger than Octavius. He's like way more rounded. He's short though. He round like kind of like a ball, but he's sexy as hell. He dresses his ass off, and he always smell like heaven when you're around. Call him big boy. He always smell good, and he look clean every time you see him. That boy be clean. Let me tell you, he dressed up every day like he going on a photo shoot. Yeah, Noble and Octavius, they both like Tracy and Kiki. They're like even on the men, so they might have to try to one up each other some other way. They're even when it comes to the men they can get. You know what I'm saying? He is brown. I was trying to think, but no, he be clean. He always look nice every time you see him. He dressed up like he going to photo shoot every day, and he smells so goddamn good. I don't know what the hell he be using. It don't be the same smell, but he just smells so good. But yeah, I hope it wasn't no other thing going on because God knows Dobie overtook everything, every goddamn thing. And I don't think it's done no time soon. And then just read my book come out. Y'all know this street's gonna really get crazy. I really hope just read my book come tell her side of the story. Like I got questions. I would like to know how she feels because I have helped people in the past I like Miss Dory, but I have helped people, and then they have done that to me. Well, they didn't refuse to leave because they was getting out by force of choice. You know what I'm saying? The fuck. But these were family members. So I can imagine how it feels when you help somebody online. But Miss Dory is saying like the lady needed her there, so she don't really see it that way. That's what I would love for Miss. And then Miss Cruiser did say it on her live because I didn't see that. Somebody else said it too, that she asked Miss Dory to come out there. But I get that she asked her, but now she asking you to leave. But Miss Dory said she spent her food stamps up and everything. So I guess that's another thing Dory look like. You spent up all my food stamps. I gave you $300, and I helped you with the light bill, and now I gotta go. Yeah, that was triggering. It was just triggering me from things that happened to me, and these are my own family members. That's why I cut off so many people. Like when I was younger, I used to go back and forth and try to understand why they did this and why they did that. Now I don't give a goddamn. I don't care why you did it. I'm just cutting you the fuck off. I don't give a fuck who you are. You got to go out my life. Yeah, like, none of my brothers can stay with me either. I don't care who you are. Nope, I already told everybody that, especially because I live in New York. Every time somebody want to come back to New York, they goes, "Oh, let me." Nope, nope. Uppity doors closed, closed. No, nobody can stay with me except my kids. I like how Miss Cruiser said it. If you didn't come from me, you can't stay with me. I'm gonna use that line. Yeah, I feel for Miss. I feel for her. And that's why I said I want her to know people do see her side. I think, you know what I'm saying? Because that got to be hurtful. You took her in when nobody else would, and now she doing you dirty, just dragging it too. I feel bad. Like I was telling Miss Zoe, that's not nice. Don't tell that woman personal business. And she's not even saying nothing negative about you. And the crazy thing was, like I told you in the other live, I had just seen we was just in Vibes Queen chat the day that it happened, like 4 or 5 that morning. I was in Just Read My Book. Me just read my book was in Vibes Queen chat. We was like on it was only a couple of us in there. We was talking and shit. And she didn't say a word about Dovey. So I was so shocked when all of this happened. Yeah. If my biological mother wasn't good for nothing else, she's good for this. Because she told me, be careful who you feel sorry for. They be the main ones to do you dirty. And I'll be damned if that has not rang true. I'm 43 years now, and it has never felt me yet. Every fucking time. Just recently, when I moved in my building, it was this girl coming up to me all the time. Like, she was trying to be friendly, but I guess we got daughters the same age. So I was like, you could be friendly. Child, her house was so disgusting. I helped her clean her house. Her daughter didn't have no clothes. I gave her because her daughter's little smaller. They're in the same age, but her daughter's smaller than Nyla. I was like, damn. I wish I'd have known that because I didn't bring a lot of Nyla toys. I just gave them like a lot of like her sliding board, her trampoline, and stuff like that. I gave it away before I moved. I was like, damn, I wish I'd have known that. I could have gave you that stuff because she really liked the Nala ride along pony. But anyway, that bitch didn't even have soap for her daughter. She didn't have no toothpaste for her and her daughter. I brought her all that stuff. And then I would try to put her onto services that can help her, right? She never wanted to do it. So one day she happened to come and because y'all know my daughter part of work a lot. So she happened to come one day. Saturdays is his early day. So she came on a Saturday and he was there. So she was just telling me she was going to leave. So she's like, oh, hold on, because she's about to go do her daughter hair. So he came in and, my daughter sitting on his lap on the couch. He had never seen her before. So he spoke or whatever. Then next thing I know, she's like, hold on, I'll be right back. And mind you, she's a big girl too. Why this girl leave, go to her apartment, come back in some type of see-through dress? So me and him looking at each other like, what the fuck? And then you could tell she didn't take no shower because she had on like sweatpants and a shirt at that time. When she came back, it was like a funny smell. And then she had her daughter standing there because Nala sitting on her dad lap, like her daughter's waiting to sit on my daughter's father lap. And he looking like, what? And so she was like, oh, I tell you, I'm gonna do her hair. And then so I'm like, okay, so I'll see y'all later. And while she pull out my chair, sat her daughter down to do her daughter hair in my house and stuff. We looking at her like, and so when she see everybody just looking at her, she's like, oh, you know what? Let me let y'all have some time. I'll come back and visit you later. After she seen my daughter's father, that bitch was knocking on my door every 5 fucking minutes, yo. Never wanted to do nothing for herself. Always with a sob story. Always needs cigarettes. And then she had borrowed money from me, $50. But I let her borrow it because I knew I wasn't gonna get it back. But I knew that was a way to get rid of her. Why that bitch was trying to drag? So I'm gonna pay you back this day. That like, no, girl, you can keep it. You can keep it. We're good. After that, all the bitch do is try to start shit with me. or because I wouldn't let her use me anymore, and you don't want to do nothing to help yourself. You know what I'm saying? Every time it's time to help herself, oh, I'm gonna do it, don't do it. You know, if you don't want to go to take care of your body to see why you smell like that, fine. You know what I'm saying? I gave your daughter some clothes, you know, you don't have to listen, but you're gonna want to wear the ACS case. I'm done with the situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. And that's exactly what, not even a month and a half later, her kids got taken away. Tried to help her. But and to this day, she looking at me nasty at it, like, bitch, what you mad at me for? I ain't got shit to do with that. Right. What's your story with Dre True? What story you got to tell? Because I know we all got them stories of helping people and then getting used. Your friend leaving, Nyla? You ready to go? Nope. She like, nope. I'm gonna let her tire herself right the hell on out. And I got my pork chop seasoning. I didn't even make them yesterday. The streets are so hot. But I'm cooking them shits today. I'm just trying to figure out what. I'm gonna do a salad. I think I'll just do some mashed potatoes for Nyla. I think I'm gonna do a salad with my pork chops. Get a Caesar kit. It's hot as hell. That's what I'm saying, Sparkly. That's why I give up. That's why I gave up trying to meet new people and friends. I gave up. Everyone I get, and I don't know if it's the Pisces in me. When I see people going through, I literally be trying to help them. It's like, you can't save the world, you know? Just focus on myself. Yeah. Yeah, Caesar salad. Yeah. With my pork chops. Since I probably will fry it. And I'll have a salad. That'd be good. And my water. Oh, I gotta get some more sparkling water. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I ain't carrying no heavy shit. Yeah, I see that. So I think that's why I was getting triggered, because I just went through this not too long ago. That bitch couldn't move in my house though. So you know what I'm saying. But she always coming over. Every time I get, like, because y'all know I love ordering stuff from Amazon and Walmart. So every time I get a new dish, she come like dishes. She always want to come in my house asking her son to eat. Instead of bringing a bowl from her apartment, she want to use one of my brand new bowls that I didn't even get to use yet, and never brings it back. Like, damn, bitch. Like, I was like, it was just little things like that to let me know. Like, she want to take every little thing she can from me instead of trying to help herself get her own shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I tried to get her resources, but she never wanted to do it. You said it's the same thing in Chicago? Yeah. 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 So I think I was just triggered by this Dobie situation, because I'm thinking about all the times it happened to me and I had nothing but good intentions. And then people blaming Miss Reed just read my book for having a good heart. Like, y'all literally blaming that lady for having a good heart. It's not her fault. She felt bad for her. It's okay to have empathy, but maybe this is the road Just Read My Book had to travel to get to a point that, you know what, I'm gonna help you from afar. You know what I'm saying? I can look up some shelters for you. You know what I'm saying? I could point you to the city HRAs so they can maybe pay for your storage. That's what I could do. But you can't come in my house. That's why I just be me, and only person I really come over with my kids. Fuck it. These people be doing too much. Yeah, they real sick. Fuck it. Cause I was trying to find people with kids my age, you know what I'm saying? Because my friends, they empty nesters now. They be fucking, when they not working, they traveling and shit. I can't hang with them. No, I'm not saying she's all the way clean in it, but what I'm saying is people are blaming her for having a good heart. If she liked Dobie and she had the room and Dobie had nowhere to go and she didn't want to see her on the street, but Dobie's making it seem like the lady needed her to live there. And she didn't. Like, I don't get it. That's why I said it'll be better when I don't know if she will. She don't got to, but hopefully she'll come out and say her side of the story. Because the way that lady was talking underneath your clothes about your house, but the house did look clean when Dobie used to go live. I didn't see no dirt and mess. I guess maybe it was that area. I don't know. But I hope she come out and say her side or something, because I know she got a mouth on her. Don't get it twisted. Just My Reed does have a mouth on her. Hey, Figure Eight. She got a mouth. I done seen her. Yeah, did y'all see that Sean? I'll never forget that Sean Bradley post. I tickle up every time I think about it. She didn't pay $900. She was paying her $300. I guess she said it was a total. I guess she said in total $900. And she said she gave her light bill money. So Sassy was asking her, how much did you give her for the light bill? And Miss Dobie said she don't know. She just gave her card. And then she said she bought all the food in the house. And so Sassy was like, well, how much money did she spend on food? She said, I don't know. I just gave her my card and told her buy whatever the house need. Oh, you better know it. Clean skin all day. I see the tat. My only tat. Yeah, Dobie, if she don't produce an apartment in 2 weeks, she know the beat sector gonna clown. Okay, I'll drop the link. I hope Dobie really got somewhere to go in 2 weeks. Because people were telling her to go to a shelter, and Dobie was like, why would I go to a shelter? Dobie thinks she's above a shelter. But if you homeless, that's what shelters are for, Dobie. Like, it's time for you to get your own shit and you can get something that you can afford. You know what I'm saying? I know my limits. That's why I'm in rent control housing because I need my own place. I don't want to get evicted and I don't want to have to live with no fucking body. They can talk about my rent control all they fucking want to. I'm happy I got it. Oh, okay. She got a 3 bedroom home. Dobie said she saved the house and everything. I said, how you save? They was asking her how you saved it by cleaning it. Because when she was answering questions, she was like, no, she don't know nothing about her home being a foreclosure. So what you mean you saved it? How you doing, Miss K Fit? That part.
Well, listen, so I was listening to some lives today, and like, what I was thinking, what kind of like, how you listen and stuff starts to dawn on you.
Uh-huh.
What if y'all follow me with this? What if Just Read My Book knew Dobie's situation and was like, yo, we both can make some money off of this situation. You can come stay here. I get, because it's still missing pieces to the story, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like, it's so many missing pieces to the story. So what if she was like, yo, um, why don't you come stay here? We can say that you're my home health person and you can live here and we can split the paycheck.
Right. Yeah, because I don't
Do you
see
think
Dobie
that
said
could
that.
have possibly have
I
really,
think that's it.
because
Yeah, because
something escalated this. This just
get
didn't
down.
happen yesterday.
Yeah, because it did. I think it's she was basically probably tired of her. You know what I'm saying? That's probably weird because after a while you get tired of somebody in your house. That's probably all it was. And but Dobie said she been knew she had an apartment already cleared, and that's why Dobie trying to say like because
But Dobie done
she's
had
mad
an
she's leaving.
apartment in 3 different states, and the story is still the same. In 2 weeks, I move. In 2 weeks, I do my walkthrough. And ain't no apartment been produced yet.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think she did that thing with the house thing because Dobie has to have income coming in. I don't believe she
Right.
gets a check from YouTube because Dobie says she's not monetized yet. So she did
I
that.
don't think, and Dobie doesn't get numbers like that, because remember yesterday when she because Ness said something real, like she brought out something and I was like, oh my god, she was.
When that's gonna say she can't even afford a locksmith. That's why I was like, why are you going to pay on that?
Don't you start your shit. Hey Tay True.
Ain't that
Um
Hey,
true?
hey, K
um
Fib.
hey
Hey,
boo.
Uppity.
Um but she said, yo, because Dobie, when she would go, you remember y'all yesterday, she would go like quiet and Ronnie Q and Sir King would be on there or whatever, and then she would come back and be like, how many do we have in the chat? Like,
Oh, I still
I'm like,
haven't seen
why
that live yet.
are you, what,
So,
girl?
Oh, so she is monetized. So she the one that said she wasn't, or maybe she was just saying that.
She
Okay.
kept saying how many are in the chat, and she said she was on her Facebook Live too. And I'm not buying that she only got 200 and something dollars. I'm not
Yeah,
buying that. I'm
yeah,
not
she said
buying
she
that.
only got $242.
Mm-mm,
so,
mm-mm, mm-mm.
hey,
I'm not
ladies.
buying that.
Di-
Hey J True, what you
So
got to
check this
say?
out. Check this out. This is what I'm saying, and why I say this is really predatory, and where I find it. I'm trying to advocate for Just Read My Book, and why you really can't stick your neck out for people. Dovey has spoke about it. She gets I guess she get a stipend from the government because of her husband's pension. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so
Oh, that's right.
just
She do, don't
just read just
she?
read my book. Really, she was really, when you think about it, she was being a good friend for her. She said, hey, you come here. She was getting her, hey. listen, I got this going on, and you know what we're gonna do is say that you work for me. Hey, you know it. I'm gonna lower my integrity, but you're my girlfriend. You know,
Right,
we
right.
gonna look out for each other, and for you to even get an apartment here in the States, I'm gonna lower my integrity and say that, hey, you live here or whatever. Do you see what I'm saying? How she
Right.
really put her neck out for Dovey
Oh,
to
She
she
even
really
say
did.
did.
this.
She
She did.
did.
She
She
just
did.
so when I say that to say this, she okay. So now I got you another income to even live in this state, and you know she all Dovey had to do was
I'm married.
just wait, and while you stand in
All
my
she
home,
had to do
Mhm.
was
just
not
wait
turn on the damn
damn
camera.
camera, and then now you getting another check. And hey, how about this, sis? While you here, can you pick up?
Can
Can you
you pick
Thank
up a few
you.
things?
can
Can
you
you pick?
carry
Can
your
you?
weight? Can you
Can
carry your
can
weight a
you
little
pick
bit?
up the napkin off the floor and put it
This
in the
is and this
trash?
is I say that to say
Yeah.
this. So you know what I'm saying? Just read my book had all that to lose. So and then Dovid had all that to gain. So I said that to say this. Dovid, you really fucked over. And I say this, a good
And she's
situation. That's a good situation.
Dobie,
You messed
and let's be
over.
clear, Dobie knows exactly what she's doing as
She not
well.
gonna find another just read my book, so I hope she know
That
that
you
part.
get what I'm saying? Like that's a good goddamn friend. You fucked over
Ain't
your good
nobody.
friend.
This is. I would have never brought it to YouTube. Number one.
Never.
Never.
Number
Never.
two, I would have never brought it to YouTube because you messing up your own self. That's number one. With the
And
Exactly.
Dobie got
sleeping
and
beauty.
listen, y'all. Dobie got 38 hot when Sassy told her you should really stop speaking that woman's personal business because
Yes.
she was a friend of you. She got 38 hot.
Yes. She was a
She
friend
said,
to
"I'm
her
not kissing nobody ass. I
regardless.
say what I want to."
Regardless, because we all know your home health
Girl.
care person is not supposed to live with you. We know that. So we know that, they did some underhand stuff to get Dobie this check. We got that part. But Dobie
Exactly.
knows exactly what she is doing in this situation,
Now come on,
because if you listen to how she was talking to
let's go
those
get some juice.
police
Come on,
officers,
we're gonna go get
she
some
was
juice
using
or water.
verbiage
Come on.
that was going to help her.
That's foul. And you know what I'm saying? That's totally foul. But when you all she had to do was wait it out
All
and
she had to do
Yes,
just
was
wait
wait
that's
it.
it
what I was trying
out.
to tell her.
That's all she
She
had to
probably would have got
do.
over it, and you could have had somewhere to stay until your apartment got ready if you really got one. You know what I'm saying?
And then she had extra income. That's extra income. You know, you got that pension, you got your husband pension, and
Yep.
then you got your home girl saying, you and she talking about I'm not a slave. There ain't no damn slave girl. You getting paid. You getting a hookup.
You're
All you
getting
had to
you're
do was
getting a hookup because you're getting a roof over your head, and
just
whatever y'all's
Yeah,
agreement
it's like
was,
Dobie
we
act like
still
that lady
don't
would had to
know.
do it. You're
Right.
not that lady's
We
child, sister, parent. She didn't owe you anything. So
no.
you should have wanted to help her. If you see she has a disability, you should have, and you don't. You should have been the first one helping her clean up her cats.
it
Show some appreciation for her. It's like she got to stick out her neck for you, but you don't got to do nothing for her.
nothing. She had like a child if you when you think about it.
Yeah,
I
She does.
yeah. The
She
only
I
type of
does.
raised her
relationship I have like
child.
that is with Nyla. Even my older kids don't do like that. They be like, mom looking out for me, and they see Nyla act cut up all over the house. They start cleaning up. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying? 'Cause they know,
damn.
you know what I'm saying? They
I
know they had to.
I don't understand the way she thinks. Sometimes it reminds me of my son and my teenagers. Like I
It's
have to break shit down
crazy.
to them. Like, damn, what the hell are you?
What are
Anyways,
you thinking about? Right. What do
yeah,
you think about? Because the next thing is, and just read my book is a good one, because if your own daughter don't want to let you stay in their house, that's telling you something right there.
No,
Okay.
Dolby took me out, said she ain't going nowhere, and if she want her out, she better put her out. I said, oh hell no.
I
See,
was
I was like,
like,
is that an invitation? Because I'd have took that as an invitation. We done got the
honey, honey, I was like, what is going on? Like,
I said, Dolby bold as fuck.
she
I
real
didn't think I would
bold.
ever.
And I
And
would
then she was
love.
sitting in her house. And I'm like, and them down south, they got the right to carry and shit. Because I've had a couple of people be like, in New York City, you can get in an argument real quick. But they said down south, they had to learn to stop doing that because them people will shoot you. You know?
No, no,
lit.
it is. North Carolina is a right to carry state,
Yeah, I was like,
or whatever. But all she even, because here's the next thing, you know, it was something more than that, because if Just Read My Book filed for eviction last week, then we
Uh-huh.
know that this has been brewing. Okay,
Right.
this had been brewing, and what Dovey, all Dovey
But
had
there
to
were
really
no
do,
signs. There was no signs of it though.
no signs. We didn't see it.
Yeah,
We
we
don't
didn't see it.
know what the arguing, we have no idea what they were saying to each other,
Right.
because Dobie probably was trying to keep it off of online at first.
Right.
Now you done brought it online, and now once we hear something in the background, you can't unhear that, right? So we hearing
Yeah.
Just Read My Book going the slap off back there. Okay. She said,
Yeah,
"Get
she
your
was mad. You could tell
shenanigans
that
out
lady
of
was
here."
fed up. She
She
sounded like a
told
diary
her,
of a
"Turn
mad
that
black woman
damn
yesterday.
camera. Turn this damn camera off. Turn
How
that
you gonna tell
damn
somebody what
camera
you ain't
off
is gonna do in they fucking house?
in
That's that
their
right.
house."
That's
I
crazy.
and you know what? I'll think about this. You get these people on here. Some of these folks get on my damn nerves when they act like they so righteous, self righteous,
Right.
what I want to call it. But I
Yeah.
had a home girl, right? Isn't it you just only get income after two kids? You could just claim two kids and get
Yeah,
how
earn income. You only get to earn income for up to 2 kids, I believe.
I
right?
think it's
Okay,
two, maybe three, but I do know two for
Yeah,
sure.
I know it's 2. I don't think it's past 2.
okay. So I had one of my homegirls. She was just like we were all friends, good friend, good. I'm talking about like grew up together and everything. And she was like, "Well, listen, I claim one of your children because she had like 3 kids." And she's like, "All right, well, I claim and then I give you the money or whatever." Girl, when I say, I think how much is it not? Mind you, I'm dating myself. This happened for like
I think it's like
15.
1,500 you get.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's the base. 1,500.
Yeah, that's the base. You could get way more.
she
Yeah.
gave her back 1,300. I think she probably kept like 200, uh,
Um,
something like that. It got it. When I say it went up like 200 or something, 100 or whatever. Do you know she reported our friend to the IRS?
wow.
You skanky hoe. That's exactly what
Stupid
I would have
shit like this.
said.
See, this is what I'm saying. You can't mess
Money is
with
the root of all. When money's involved, you get to see people true.
Somebody
When
did
money and
you
men
a
are involved, you get to see
favor, and
people
this is
true
what you
colors.
want to do?
dumb shit like this. So your good nature, sometimes your good nature, when you look out for people, you really have to pray over shit before you move.
Right.
Ain't that the truth?
You really have to pray over certain shit before you help folks. I have
Lord knows my
learned,
dumb ass kept getting views over and over again. Here now, you can stand on top of it. Come here, let me show you.
girl. I have learned to,
Huh?
you know what I'm saying. You can want to do stuff, but you have to pray over shit before you do stuff for
Right.
folks.
Like, don't let your heart overrule your emotions and logical
Yeah,
thinking.
cause that shit right
Some
there, and
people,
Nova dead ass wrong. And I'm
and
seeing
they said,
folks
Dobie said she's a professional squatter.
that shit ain't funny.
She was saying to the officer about being a squatter or whatever, and I'm like, yo, she knows a little bit too much. So this is not
Because she been doing it for a while.
exactly. Exactly. This is not the first time that she has done this. This is probably just the first time we really seen it in
Correct.
action on
That's probably why
YouTube.
she can't go to nobody in her personal life. She don't got no friends or family
Yeah.
that's willing to
But
do this because
she didn't use them
she
all
don't use
up.
everybody up. Yeah.
Like, her car. Remember, she had a car when she was in Florida. Then she took a bus. Then she go take a bus or a train to Atlanta or North Carolina or something like that. And
Yeah.
then, and I'm like, what happened to the car? Because she was over there crowdfunding for a doggone transmission.
Wait a minute.
Mm-mm.
Okay, yo, okay, fitness. She say, what was she saying about? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still struggling with this COVID. But
Oh,
did she
sorry to hear
say?
that.
Girl, I'm old. Shit, it takes a while.
I know Tiger Balm works. My sister had COVID, and Tiger Balm helped her.
What? Thank you, baby.
Uh-huh.
What did she say? Just read my book. She put something out there saying that just read my book had some issues with her car or
Yeah,
something.
she said she had to help her get her car fixed or something like that.
Something like that. It was something related to the car. Something.
Yeah, she said just remind me car and house. Let her tell it.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Good girlfriend. Like, well, you don't
Yeah,
do.
but it was a lot of
You
double
don't.
talking.
It was a lot of double talking. You don't do things like that, because here's my thing. remember, y'all, just rewind about a month or so ago, when Just Read My Book was going ham online in defense of Dobie, talking about she ain't got to sleep on no couch or no floor.
Yeah,
She got three
Right.
yeah.
different
Yeah,
rooms
she's
to
the
pick
ride for
from.
Dobie.
Blah
Hell
blah
Ride
yeah.
blah
for her.
blah blah. Let's not forget that.
Yes. And she was saying, my girl ain't gotta, I got all these bedrooms in here. She ain't gotta sleep on no sofa. And like, child boom.
And my thing is, I think
I know
Dobie
this
is
one
going
is
to
hurt. I
try to
know that
go
lady.
back.
That's that's probably why she ain't been loud. She probably really hurt.
That
Well,
shit was big.
I'm wondering because word on the street is Dobie says she going back. That's word on the street.
What's she
How?
going back to do? Go sit in that lady love seat.
Maybe she
Yeah.
going to go pick up some panty liners or something. I don't know,
Girl, like,
but
I'm done with you.
but I don't know, and maybe scrub some cat piss. But she said she was going back. It would not surprise me if they sit down and Dobie ends up back over there. It just really, because Dobie was not trying to leave yesterday. The only reason
Yeah,
why
for it
she
to be so
left,
stinking nasty, she really wanted to stay in that stinking mess.
she was sitting there staying. She was sitting there. And did y'all realize how calm she was and like laughing at how many do we have in the chat? How many do we have in the chat? I was like, yo, this lady is up to some next stuff, some next level business here. Like this, I was like, yo, is this for real? Is this a play? Like, who's playing here?
Yeah,
Because she had zero sense of urgency to leave. The
right.
only
And like
reason
Hershey
why
was
she
saying,
left was
and
because
like
people
Hershey was
were
saying,
willing to
just
pay.
be Michael Book could get order protection against Dobie and get her out quick fast with those lives she was doing.
I watched her ass sit up, eyes cocked like a damn pistol. Sit over there with that damn bullshit. She was wrong for that. That
Let me
shit.
tell you something. If I was just reading my book, I'd have been like, okay, that's what you want to do. Today, I would have went and got an order of protection,
Exactly.
emergency order of protection, so she
Exactly.
could
She had to
not
get
come back.
exactly at all. She's still being a friend.
She is, because she
Yeah.
didn't go get no type of nothing as far as we know of.
It's a lot of unanswered questions, but I can see how just read my book would be really hurt right now and just don't even want to deal because she got thousands of people egging that shit on. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And and she violated so many HIPAA. Oh my God. Like, first of all, as a home healthcare person, you're not supposed to be like on any type of live streaming anything from inside your client's home. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to talk about their
Oh yeah, that part
conditions.
too.
You're not supposed to do any of that. And like Dobie, you was sitting here just rat tat tat tatting
No,
it
go get
off.
some drink. You just stop there. You can leave
Like,
now.
she had diarrhea of the mouth.
Come on,
Like,
go
she
get
just
you.
was telling this lady business. We should not know that she has panty liners and can't wipe herself. We should
That
not know that.
and you
Right.
know what? That was so,
That
oh
was
God,
real low. Real low.
extremely low. I mean, we did not need to know that. I don't understand that. And then her talking about the lady tissue and how it was under her
Right.
standards. I mean, you were homeless, so anything she had was should have been
A
good enough
step up
Better
of
than
for
it
what
was
that
a
you
damn
step
was
up
body.
from what
having.
you had. That's
It
what
was
I'm
better
saying.
than what you having. And what happened to, and maybe I'm just old school, I don't know. But what happened to, like, friends getting quarrels and things like that and fall out? What happened to just falling out and you go your way and I go mine? Why we gotta spill all of this business out here?
Yeah, like teenagers, like that lady looked out for you. You should at least gave her some decency and respect.
She
And there's
should never
none.
have came out here and talked about her like that, because regardless of what the terms and conditions of you living in this place was, obviously you agreed to them
Right.
and you got a roof put over your head. Now, if you didn't like the terms and conditions after a certain amount of time, then a big girl conversation should have been had with Just Read My Book and said, listen, hey, look, I know these were the terms, but can we
Nyla.
talk about this because of X, Y, and Z? She was not being an adult here. So I would have been yelling at her too, like, get the hell out of my house. Not sorry. I don't feel sorry for Dobie, right?
No.
Because she put
She
herself
lucky
in
that
this
she don't got no crazy nieces
situation.
or kids. Cause you did my mama like that, we'd have been pulling up on you. I don't care. Yeah, we're gonna go get juice. Let's go get juice.
Boy,
It
my baby
was
wants some juice. God damn it,
He
hurry up. Hurry up, up in this
didn't
shit.
want to stop at the other park, wanting to play.
It should have never came to this. And if the cat pee was bothering her so bad and all of this other stuff, she should have sat down and said, listen, I know this is our agreement. This is what I can do. Can we talk about this X, Y, and Z? Blah, 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 blah. Dobie didn't have no plan. Dobie been there, what, 5-6 months now?
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I understand stuff like that takes time. She needed to you need to show proof of residency. You got to show that you had a job, and it's taking some time. But so I understand. Just read my book as a lady of certain, I guess a caliber or whatever. So that's why I was saying this is hurtful, and the things that she was doing
Yeah.
for her.
It's nasty business. This is some nasty.
It got to be hurtful. And maybe she thought she had a friend and a confide. When you get to a certain age and you just, it's hurtful. And then she embarrassed you in a place that you like to hang out. So now going forward, she got to deal with, you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, from what Dobie is saying, she's not that mobile. So it's not like she's out here going and hanging out and playing bingo. She's really in her home. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And she can have her home any way she wants to. It's hers. And that's the point of getting your stuff. You can do whatever you want. It's yours.
Talking about the lady drunk away. But I watched many nights with her and Dover had set up there, and I watched them have fun together and drink together.
That's what I told Dobie.
The mama want a damn drink. Who gives a fuck?
I told Dobie that last night when I was talking to her on Max Biggie page. I said, she was like, I said, Miss Dobie, I used to see y'all drinking together. I seen the shorts. Well, yeah, I know, but I don't drink like her.
Yeah, people want to sit there and talk about she a drunk. Who gives a fuck?
Exactly. It's really she in her own house. She in her own house.
What does that matter?
It's not like she out here drinking and driving and being all belligerent.
Exactly.
Outside.
You know what I mean? She raised her kids.
Walls. She
can do anything she want with her golden years. If she want to drink away, that's her goddamn business. She did what she had to do for herself. She owned a home, so she set herself up so she could do what she like. You didn't do that, Miss Dobie, so you can't afford to judge because you didn't even do that for yourself.
We watch folks sit up and get high run. Let me shut up. I'm shut up. Hey, it was lovely sitting on the panel with you. Thank you for having me up at ease.
Thank you for coming. It's always a good time with you.
Of course, you ladies.
Yes, y'all stay true. You have a good one, okay?
You enjoy it. Feel better.
Y'all enjoy you. Yes, feel better.
And try that Tiger Balm.
You kiss my little girl and tell her
I got
you. That damn juice for her.
Yeah, we walking to the store now.
All right, later, ladies.
All right.
Bye.
You too. We're going to the store now. Come on.
And then the thing of it was, everybody keeps talking in on, oh, well, she has rights. She has this. Fuck that shit. Dobie, this woman don't want you there no more. Why do you want to stay somewhere where you're not wanted?
That's not wanted. Right.
I'd be damned if I'm gonna stay somewhere where somebody is clearly
you couldn't pay me,
You could not pay me to be somewhere where somebody don't want me to be. Okay?
You don't got to ask me twice. I'm out of here.
No, listen, as my grandmother who passed away 2 years ago said, a monkey knows when its tail is getting cut off. You supposed to know. Okay? Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, and I just wish Dobie get it together and realize what she did do for you. Whether you know what I'm saying, whether you feel she did or not, maybe you and your feelings. I'm not saying that Dobie, like the lady's innocent or anything like that, but I'm saying at the end of the day, when you had no one, she was there for you. So while you were out here doing all of that, it's not right, and she's not even talking about you. Hey, Molly. Hey, Molly. Yeah. Because Dobie going about this all wrong, and karma is so real, Dobie.
She is going about it the wrong way. Even if you were upset about it and say you had 2 weeks, say she really, let's say for all intents purposes, she really does have an apartment that's going to be ready in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Why sometimes you got to do what you got to do to make it to the next step. It ain't always what you want to do. Right?
Yeah, because she really got a problem. Maybe because she don't need her no more. She just saying how she really feel now. You know what I'm saying?
You should have waited until the night before it was time for you to leave to talk all that cash money shit. That's what you should have did.
But I said, Dobie bold. I would never. I don't think I could talk to anybody's house and not get hands put on me. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Shit,
honey.
that was some crazy shit.
I
And
was
she
like,
was like,
what in
whoever
the
think I'm ungrateful, don't
hell?
let me in your fucking house. I was like, well, damn.
Right. I
I guess
was
she told
like,
us.
yo, I'm like,
I said one thing, Jovi is doubling down. She don't give no fucks.
the unfiltered Muffy. Am I invisible? What you mean if you
Hey,
invisible?
Muffy. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. Hi,
Hi,
Muffy.
Muffy.
Hi, Boo. How you doing? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat.
Y'all
I'm
make sure y'all
working.
hit that like button too.
Yeah, please hit the like button
Um,
on your way in.
but
Hit that like.
nah, the audacity of man, she better be glad that Just Read My Book and clean her clock with her cane or whatever.
Right.
Like, because that's embarrassing. You over here telling like literally because we don't know whether she has real issues or that was Dobie just exacerbating, whatever. But let's just say that she does. That's embarrassing. Those are
But check this
personal
shit out.
things.
Dobie said it's my side, her side, and the truth. So what that mean? You lying to us? The chat was like, wait, what? And she's like, okay, I gotta go, y'all.
Dobie is a master manipulator out here in these streets. You
I'm
heard?
telling
Like,
you.
she's doing some bullshit. Dobie is on some bullshit. But I knew when her daughter told her to get the hell out or whatever and wouldn't let her come back, I knew it was some shit.
And
I was
somebody was
like,
saying on
oh,
another chat, Dobie's son beat her up. I didn't know that.
yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she had a son. I remember she was staying with the daughter then, but I didn't know
She
her daughter
has
put
a
her out.
son. Yeah, her daughter put her out and she has a son.
I thought she was moving from her daughter house. I didn't know her daughter had made her move.
No, well, her daughter got a boyfriend, and I think they were supposed to get married or something like that. And
Oh,
then you know how that is. Your man moving in
yeah,
your house. That's a lot. Like it was a
yeah,
two-bedroom
yeah.
apartment.
You
It
want
was
to just
one
be
for
a
her
family.
and
You
one
just want family
right.
time.
Especially if
Yeah.
you don't have an extra bedroom. So if you
Right.
don't have an extra bedroom and you don't really have the space in there built like that for it. And then let's be honest, even her daughter was telling her, yo, you get up too early in the morning on this goddamn YouTube. Like
Right.
I don't want you on you too loud with it, which we know. Look at Dobie. Look
Also,
at
YouTube is a
her
big house
antics.
everywhere she go there.
She causes issues everywhere she goes.
So why didn't she never just go outside and do it? You know what I'm saying?
I said,
Like if that's gonna help me keep a roof over my head, I'm gonna just go on outside, you know?
go outside and do it. Go walk up to Panera Bread or Starbucks or whatever and use a free Wi-Fi and sit up there and talk on
Right,
live.
exactly. Get your little dollar soda or whatever they got, or iced tea. Talk your life away.
Talk your damn life away. I mean, come on, Dobie. Instead of bouncing up and down on that goddamn chair, with them things hanging from that crazy silly ass hat with all of them things hanging from it, talking about you a witch and shit. Bitch, you better go light them candles now and ask whatever ancestor you praying to help you up out of this situation,
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
But I just hope Joey really look back and see how wrong she is. Maybe she's just too upset to see it. I'm hoping that's the case because that lady was good to you, Joey. You don't do that to people who good for you.
I don't think she's gonna see it that way. I really don't think so. I really think Dobie
I like Miss Joey, but she's dead ass wrong.
Right. Dobie
Yeah, she
funny
really
as hell
do.
now, but I
She
think
don't think the lady
thinks,
did her no favor. I'm like, how you don't even think she did you a favor?
that's what I really think. I think she feels like the lady didn't do her a favor, that she did her a favor. That's
Yeah, she does. She literally keeps saying that. Like Miss Dobie, come on.
Right,
How?
Miss Dobie, knock it off because you didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And this
Exactly.
lady
Come
gave
on.
you a
You
roof
gotta at
over
least
your
say that.
damn head. Like you can at least be a little bit more appreciative than that. Because what you're doing right here is not cool.
I knew she was crazy when she tried to get the lady kicked out of her own house. I said, "Oh hell no! You trying to get the lady police escorted out of her own shit? That's some crazy shit right there."
No, she didn't. She didn't ask for the favor though. No, she didn't ask for the favor. But if somebody offers you something and you take up on the offer, out of the kindness of your heart, you gotta be you gotta be respectful.
Thanks for responding to the chat because I can't really see my battery low. So you know how your screen start getting dark.
Yeah,
I can't see, but I'm almost on. So thanks for responding. But hey, everybody, and sorry anybody I didn't see because I can't see right now. Sorry. But go ahead. What you were saying?
I was responding to Max Boogie. She was like, Just Read My Book offered her home, so she got to hold this L for inviting people you don't know in. Now that part is true. You cannot be inviting people. Hell, you can't even invite people you think you know in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be very careful about how you
But why
help
did she
people.
offer her the place? Because Dobie had nowhere to go, and she considered her a friend. So if she considered her a friend, she didn't want to see a friend out there like that. But look how you turn around to all that lady personal business, like
She
y'all was
told
never
all
friends.
of that lady personal
All because she don't want
business.
you in her shit. That's crazy. You never can get mad with somebody else's shit.
If
You
that
don't stay
lady
mad.
say do not turn that camera on in her house, she could have went live and not turned the camera on.
Right.
Doing it right
Yeah,
now.
that's
Like, you know
all.
what I'm saying? Like, you ain't have to turn the
Dobie
camera
acting like
on.
she pulling in hundreds of thousands from YouTube or shit that she could just get up and, obviously you ain't making enough. You can just get up and go. So respect the
She
person that
acting
put a roof
like
over your
she acting like she got a beauty channel where she got to do makeup and you got to see her. Girl, please.
head. That part too.
Don't nobody have to see you for you to go live.
Exactly.
And
Like Dobie, you need to stop.
that was the most action she had in her live in a long time. I can't remember the last time she had that much action in there.
It really is. 2 big boxes, 1 mile spicy. Okay. He's on here. She mute advantage of people that look out for you. That's one sure way to get karma. I'm telling you guys.
And what Just Read My Book don't understand, she jeopardizing her own benefits and stuff like that, because if this get back to the wrong person, the home health care agency that she has coming to her house could say no thank you. Like, it's a lot of layers to this. Uh-oh. I think Uppity battery died, y'all. Well, she lost connection. Lord, I'm up here by myself. Let me see the comments. Just Read My Book told. Hold on. Just Read My Book told she planned the fraud. What? You're lying. I do think at some point in time. Well, I do think, you know what, and they probably could have really went viral had they played it right, but they was doing all kind of other stuff. Hey, sweet one. I just think it's all crazy. All of it is batshit crazy. Like, all of it is crazy, because ain't no way in hell I would jeopardize my benefits to let somebody or one of my YouTube subscribers um oh no, yes, that is the part, definitely the part where she did fraud, where she gave her another address to use so she could work and get paid by that home health care agency. Absolutely. And I used to work for Medicaid and Medicare. And it's those are thin lines, because they can suspend paying. They can suspend paying for certain services for 30 to 90 days if you're found liable of certain things. So yes. Yes, ma'am. She sat there and said she gave Dobie an Addy to use instead of hers for the government money. J. True said, I don't believe Just Read My Book playing any scheme with Dobie, because that was too much. Max Boogie said because that was too much income coming in from one house. Fraud number 2 was she tried to finesse Dobie out her checks, which caused this outrage as well. Now, that's what I was talking about when I first got on here, that I thought that this probably stemmed more from the Coindellas than anything else. I believe they had a certain agreement about how much money they were going to split on the checks, and possibly Dobie didn't want to give it to her, or something, or Dobie no longer wanted to be with the shits with that. Okay, well, Dobie did violate HIPAA by talking about her. As long as when you're working for a home healthcare agency, you're not supposed to go live, because at that point in time, you're looked at as a client, and you're not supposed to be on any type of social medias live while you're with the client, for privacy reasons, and nor are you supposed to talk about the specifics of what you're doing for the client. I do know that. She been she being that Dobie background isn't so clean. Wait, hold on. To blame her. No, chat rap. I think we waiting for Uppity come back. I think her phone died, and I don't have a way to let people up here with me. She been in that Dobie background isn't so clean. It's easy to blame her. Dobie didn't want to bust them checks down no more because she started making her do more work. J True, she got that idiot a job and the dummy didn't realize she actually had to work. Dobie went along with the scam, so she doesn't have clean hands either. No, neither one of their hands are clean. We've established that for sure. For sure. But I think the bottom line is, at the end of the day, you're still in someone else's home. You know what I mean? Both of them are dumb as hell for doing. Me personally, somebody I don't know at all. I don't know from a can of paint, more or less from somebody I only know from YouTube. I'm going to invite them in my home and tell them that it's okay for them to stay in my home, and say, oh, we can do this and get checks. You don't know what this person's motive is. Like, that to me is absurd. Like, where's the rational thinking here? I would have never, ever, ever, ever did that, for whatever reason. Like, Hershey said, girl, move around, chat rap, you irritated. What? Child, I would have been handcuffed. Let me tell you something. First and foremost, the way Just Read My Book was screaming, she was real pissed. Like, baby girl was mad. You know how they say from 1 to 10, how extreme is it? She was at a 20. Okay. She was like, I hope y'all help her get out of here. I hope y'all help her get an Uber. I was like, what? And she told her, I'm watching everything that you saying on here. And that was another thing I could understand. Like, Dobie, you do know that she can access YouTube and watch you. Like, I didn't understand that. It was a hustle, not a job. I do think that it probably was some sort of hustle, but then the water got muddy. Like, things got murky. Like, I think Dobie may not have been cleaning up. Like, maybe to Just Read My Book standards. It's so many questions and loopholes to this thing, right? It's so many potholes. It's just so much to question. But one thing we can say, both of them batshit crazy. They crazy as cat pee over there. Like, serious, crazy as the cat pee. That what's the cat's name? Shortcake, strawberry shortcake, whatever the hell. I'm gonna hit my own live. Yeah, but we don't know what happened before the camera was turned on. That is so true. I keep saying that it's been, because didn't they say the police was called earlier that week or something like that? Don't you have your own channel? Won't you go get some content? Hershey, is that to me a chat rap? Oh, that's a chat rap. I see chat rap said, Hershey, your whole soul is irritating. Oh Lord. Y'all, I'm reading y'all's things. Y'all are funny. Um, Dobie was too stupid to realize that Just Read My Book hooked her up. She got her an easy job with Bitterfish. Chow, a whole house. Okay. had no issue there for that long anyway. She should have been in her own place. I would make my mom come back with me. Cool Storm, that is correct. But obviously, there's a lot of things that we don't really know because her daughter told her, put her out. You know what I'm saying? The apartment before that she was in her own place, they're saying she really didn't get evicted. She just couldn't pay the rent. I don't really know all of the stories behind that, or whatever. And then Dobie was in a car at one point in time. Like while you were staying with your daughter, you should have been outside. I don't know, Ubering, Lyft, DoorDash. There's so many other ways to make money. She could have did that to make some money to go and get somewhere else, and she could have went into some. She could have went into some type of low income subsidized housing. Dobie don't need much. It's only her. Like, it is really only her. So, it's so confusing how we go from one extreme to the next because they went from laughing and shotting it up online and fighting with Mr. What's his name? Mr. Williams, ain't that his name? Fighting with him, talking about he texting Just Read. Y'all forgot about that? Y'all forgot when Just Read My Book and what's fake Yaya baby daddy name, Mr. Williams? They was arguing and all of that stuff, and then supposedly Dobie was telling Stacy, Chat Rap's good friend Stacy, I said that to be funny, Chat Rap good Judy Stacy, some stuff on Just Read My Book. Didn't that happen too at some point in time? Sugarfoot, that's the name of the cat. Sugarfoot. They both crazy as Sugarfoot's P. Like, seriously. They some old Jezebels. They are. Come on, y'all. Come on. Like, regardless of who's right and who's wrong. My grandmother would have never. All right? Never. Oh, sis, I don't know you. All I can do is get you a few numbers. I can bring you some dinner. I can give you a man's number to the church that you can call and they can help get you some temporary housing, but you ain't staying here. Okay? Hey, Voodoo. It's Felicia. My mom wouldn't be living like that. My mom would be with me and I'll put her name on Senior Living Way. Exactly, Felicia. That's what I would have did too, but maybe she pushed her limits too far. I don't know. Kwani had me cracking up. She was like, they crazy. And I agree with her. They was crazy as cat piss. They crazy as Sugarfoot's P. Like, they crazy as Sugarfoot's P. Because ain't no way in hell a subscriber off of YouTube? Nah, sis. I ain't going. Like, I ain't going at all. Like, that's crazy. Miss O needs a social worker to get her. She needs somebody to help her get. And the Miss O made a very valid point. The Miss O, that's kind of like her line of expertise as well. And she was like, Dobie, you could do this, you could do that. We could look up this to help you get in there. And Dobie didn't want to go. Dobie probably could go into a shelter, right? And probably get preferential treatment if she knew what the correct trigger words to use. First of all, she's a cancer survivor, so she's on pain meds and cancer meds, right? So that could have been something. She doesn't have a lot of income. Like, all of these little things could have helped her out, and she could have been somewhere. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button while my good girl is going to get going to power her phone. But like, she denied all type of help. Even the police said yesterday that they would help her get something to stay, and she denied shelter. Like, it can't be that bad then. You can't be that desperate then. Because ain't no way, if I feel like it's hell on wheels, because listen, there is no price on peace, right? So if I feel like it's that bad and it's hell on wheels and all of this other stuff, guess what? By any means necessary. You got to do what you got to do to get some peace. I don't care if you are sleeping on a cot. It's better than hearing somebody, since you claim she's so drunk, it's better than hearing a drunk person behind you screaming and hollering, and you don't know if she's gonna bust down that door or wherever you were sleeping at. Like, seriously, because this shit is crazy. This is absurd. She too old for this. Like, she's supposed to be, she's a recovering, she recovered from cancer. She's a cancer survivor. You should be thanking God that you made that through, and should be volunteering somewhere and living the easy life, going into your golden years. Like, seriously, this is too much. And it's like, does YouTube mean that much to you? Right. She would have and a lot of times in certain instances, I know that certain cities, the shelter, they have, what they've done is bought hotels. So she probably would have had a room to herself too. Do you think that Just Read My Book is an alcoholic? I don't know. I don't know much about her. You know what I'm saying? We're just now getting this alcoholic complaint from Dobie. And can we really believe Dobie that much? Let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. Y'all know Dobie will lie like a rug. Okay. She will lie like a rug. I'm older than Dobie, and we all should admit it's a money grab for Dobie. Honestly, they are both looking back. We already, come on. Everything Dobie do is a money grab. Let's be clear. Let's be real clear. Look at all of her situations. Look at when she had her Dobication with Brooke and all of that scandal that went there. That was a money grab. Her transmission, her car, that was a money grab. Remember, she said that her house was flooding, and somebody that lives in her area said it really wasn't even raining there, and she said it was for her. That was a money grab. Come on, let's be clear. Sweet One says she needs to go up north where there are more housing subsidies and programs. She just needs to get in a program somewhere. If people are going to take her serious, because after these 2 days, then what? Then what? What is your plan? It's almost like, did she have a plan? You know what I mean? Or was your plan, oh, I'm just going to sit here for a little bit, make some money off of YouTube, yada, 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 and then move on? Because to me, there was no sense of urgency yesterday, neither. Like, the way Just Read My Book was hollering at her, she was just sitting there like, la, 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 la. I was like, oh, yeah? Nah, Cool Storm. Just Read My Book is older. She's an older woman. She is definitely an older woman. I'm trying to make sure I read everything in the chat. Nobody has peace in that house, including the cat. Nobody. Okay. I heard she 56. I don't even know. Nisi, facts. What about the car? She stays lying about Just Read My Book invited her. Doesn't mean she had to accept. Yo, it's so many questions. Because what happened to your car? You know how many people do YouTubes from their car and make decent money? Like, seriously, you call yourself the weather girl. You could have got in your car and traveled to different places and talked about the weather. The hell? Chat rap, Sparkle Leaper is speaking to you. All right. Do you think the cat should go? That's Just Read My Book cat. She ain't gotta go nowhere. That's her home. That's Sugarfoot's home. Like, to be honest, looking at the past events, they have all been taken care of. So I don't think she's worried as much as she should be. People will cover this too. Yeah, because she's pulling on people's heartstrings and stuff like that, right? She's pulling on people's heartstrings. Oh, woe is me. I don't have anywhere to go. It looks crazy. It's chaotic. I'm an elderly woman. Blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the third. But you an elderly woman full of shit, though. Sorry, that's my son in the background. She said she had listen, she did donations for a transmission, and then she went and bought a new car though. She accepted because hold on. She accepted because she was homeless. Words from her own mouth. I was there when Dobie was upset, and Just Read My Book offered her a place to stay. Well, Niecy says, chat rap. I wish a bitch would ask me to put out my fur baby that was there before you. I dropped a dude over my puppy. Bye, bitch. My puppy was here first. I know that's right. Dobie was stranded at. That's right. She was stranded at the bus train station. Honey, 2 transmissions. Honey, listen. This woman had transmissions, alternators, the whole damn car rebuilt by now. You know what I'm saying? She done had a whole new car rebuilt. As many donations as she got. And as many stuff, like all those vacations and all this other stuff. Like, listen. Y'all know Dobie lie. And sometimes you just gotta let a bitch be homeless. Like, I'm serious. And let them figure it out on their own. Give them a few numbers, maybe pay for a night or two for their hotel stay. Dobie been a 2-time homeowner, owned her a cab company, was a Trailways bus driver, but then now where she was when she was bus begging. Oh, child. I didn't know she was a Trailways bus driver. That's probably how she know all of these laws and stuff, you know. This is why people aren't jumping to send her money. It's always something going wrong. I do believe she got more money than what she said she did yesterday, though.
You holding it down for your girl?
I did. I was holding it down, waiting for you. I said, I'm waiting for my Judy to come back.
Yeah, because my battery was so dead. I guess I must have used the backup like Little Pitty had, because when I put it on a charger, it took a little second for it to even get to 0 so I can even turn the phone on. My bad. Thank you guys for sticking through. What's going on, Niecy? Nicole? Chat Rap, Sweet One, Voodoo. Hi, everybody. Cool Storm. Which I was talking about.
We all trying to make sense of Dobie's lies. And how adding up.
And I couldn't figure out if she have a car or not, because I didn't know she did a thing for a car.
She did. She had a car. And
was that her daughter?
New car. She had a new car. Well, she had a car that needed a transmission, and all of a sudden she got a new car, and then all of a sudden she was on the bus.
Hey, my bodyguard.
So wow, adding up.
Yeah, Dobie, I just know, I think it's going to be interesting in 2 weeks if she don't got no apartment.
She ain't gonna have no apartment in no damn 2 weeks.
Because she was acting like she was so above going in the shelter, but why not? You can get an affordable apartment.
That's exactly what we were saying over here too. Like, why not take up on some of these opportunities to get your ass into some affordable housing? It's only you. Like, girl, please.
Exactly.
And high as rent is these days, rent is giraffe ass high out here. Like, child, please.
Yeah, and she said she used to own her businesses and everything on her own. Right. So she knows the process of even being self-employed. Why not do that?
And to me, I would.
Yeah, because he was trying to tell us yesterday she only got $242. Like, dope. Now, Miss Dobie, I was trying to pick a thing. Well, she did say MU ain't sent her shit Cause y'all know Emily was claiming she sent her $300, but you know that crackhead be lying.
Oh, MU be lying. I didn't know. I don't really watch MU like that, so I don't know.
Me neither. But she always following people around in the beach sector. But she was in Dobie chat last night acting like she was such a rich bitch. So I said, instead of talking all that shit, send it to Dobie Cash App instead of sitting here pretending to be a savior. So I don't know where she said it, but they was like, oh, MU said she gave Dobie 300, but I was on my girl Max Boogie live last night. Y'all check out her recap. I was talking to Dobie over there. And Dobie said MU ain't sent her nothing. She got like $242, enough for 2 nights, and she still need 2 more nights.
Lord, that's why she should have did an extended stay or something. You know, she should have did an extended stay where she could have did a week, because you already paying for a week worth of stuff anyway.
Right.
You know?
Or just clean up that cat pee. You wouldn't even have to come in at your pocket.
Exactly. Just clean up the cat. Just clean up Sugarfoot's piss. And it would have been all right. Like, I mean, in my humble opinion, they both crazy as cat pee anyway, but still, like, you know.
They really are.
It is what it is.
They was a good couple though. That's some kind of sad it broke up.
It worked. It's 2 crazy people.
Right.
It really worked for them. You know what I'm saying? It worked out for them.
Yeah, she was voodoo. But it's like I just don't like how she feel like she shouldn't have to give Just Read My Book nothing. Like, she's not entitled. She don't have to help you. You're not her child.
Right. And I'm like, Dobie, nobody gonna let you stay in a house for nothing. You're gonna have to clean up something. You're gonna have to contribute something. Like, that's for one. For two, Just Read My Book. What was you thinking, sis?
Yeah, somebody off the internet at that.
Like, we know Dobie pulls all kind of stunts. Ain't no way. Okay.
Right. She was even talking about the lady kids, talking about her daughter be having fart contests, making the house smell horrible. I said, Dobie, now you talking about the lady kids.
She's going too far, because like, you start talking crazy like that, where I might have let your ass back in. I ain't letting you back in now, ho.
That's what I'm saying. You keep making it worse and worse, Dobie. Stop it.
You all the way on your own now, sis. Like, you on your own.
Just Read My Book.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's true. You did a good deed and it backfired. Yeah. But everybody talking about Dobie, right? Like, what about her rights? It's her fucking house. Dobie's got to set herself up, especially if she's so particular and feel like I get you don't want people talking to you any type of way or making you feel any type of way, but that's why you got to have your own apartment or own house, and you should have had that by now. Want more? More juice? Here. We got to go back outside anyway, so go ahead, drink this one.
She subjected herself to that craziness anyway. Like, you subjected yourself to whatever the person is going to give you whenever you're at the mercy of somebody living in somebody else's house.
Exactly.
Period, point blank.
I thought that was just common knowledge. You staying in somebody's house, you always be, try to be the extra one, clean up and stay out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like,
where her candles at? Where your candles at now? Goddamn Dobie. Where your candles at now, Dobie?
They gonna talk like, y'all don't let me stay in your house. Like, Dobie, you ain't got that problem. I don't think nobody gonna let you move in their house from the internet again. I don't think nobody else gonna be able to get in nobody else either because of you. Shoot, I bet the people watching this have family members they was considering letting stay with them. Oh, Miss K Pit dropped down. She'll probably be back, y'all. I bet you people was like, I bet y'all got family members there. I was thinking about letting stay with you because they didn't hit you up saying, oh, I need somewhere to go. Y'all probably like, hell no, after watching this. It's crazy. Yeah, she's trying to destroy her life. That's what I'm saying. Like, wow, you really trying to destroy this lady's life. That's wrong, Dobie. You want to be on camera? Your camera's off? Let me check. Okay, you got it all. Let me add. Ooh, hold on. Let me add her up. Sorry. I was just trying to make sure her camera wasn't on. Okay, there she goes. She back, y'all.
That's what I get for talking shit. I hit the damn button. She over here sending her damn ancestors on me.
Let me say, you said light a candle.
Right. She said, get this bitch out of here.
Yeah, like when I used to let my sister get mail because I knew she probably carried not that far, but I had let a cousin and his girlfriend stay with me, and I'm so happy I never let them get mail. I was like, don't use my mailbox for nothing. You ain't gonna even get a mailbox key, so don't use because any mail I see, I'm returning the sender immediately. You know what I'm saying? And good thing I was like that because when it was time to put them to get out, they did not want to fucking leave. I said, oh, you gonna get the fuck out? I'm gonna call my brother friends over here.
Dobie don't have her head in the right game because how you going on a cruise and don't have your own address?
Right. Exactly.
That's ass backwards. You done went on a cruise. You was talking about going on Tracy's cruise. Like you was talking about doing all of this stuff, going on all of these cruises, traveling, but you don't have no pot to piss in or no window to throw it out of, girl.
Makes no goddamn sense. They go Max Boogie. Y'all gotta catch our replay. We had an interview with Dobie last night. And I got Dobie to semi-admit there was some good times. And you know what I'm saying? You have to at least think about those good times. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna drop my link for anybody else want to come up. But Dobie, it's the karma I'm worried about for you. And you doubling down, and that lady not saying nothing, Dobie. She not even responding back to you. You still drag her. Now you dragging her daughter, talking about they both stink. Like, you know, it's just.
When did she start dragging the kids?
Yeah, she dragged the lady daughter. She said when they be sitting up there farting, the whole house smell like. She said she's never seen it smell so bad. She said they be having fart contests going back and forth, back and forth. I say, you just keep going and going and going, though. Like, damn. Like, she ain't never did shit for you. What? I was up late talking shit with Dobie.
Dobie better be glad she ain't hit her with her damn walker.
Right.
You want to talk about my walk and my panty line, and she better be glad she ain't slap her in the back of the head on live. See, I would have did some disrespectful stuff like that. I would have slapped her. Oh, you want to talk about panty liners? I would have been slapping her upside the head with them dirty panty liners. Okay, here you go.
But Buddha, what just really my big thing wrong though? She saw somebody that she liked and considered a friend homeless, and she offered them a place to stay. Because you know, not a lot of people say how they act on here is not how they are in real life. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what she thought it was. I don't know. Yeah. She said she had to walk with pain. So sweaty she got to walk with pain lines between her thighs. I'm like, what the hell? Crazy now.
Honey, first of all, Just Read My Book was crazy, just as crazy as Sugarfoot's P, because you sit here and you know Dobie is a known liar, y'all, because people was asking her about her car and she don't never answer them. She look over it, or she'll say something and be like, oh, I gotta go. She play all these little games, like these little kid games.
Yeah, oh yeah, and Max was saying yesterday she think that she knew Dobie was in need and had nowhere to go, so she was going to try to take advantage of Dobie not having a home and make her like a slave or something. So that's how Max is saying it.
I mean, it very well could be true.
It could, and that's what I said, it could have been some of that too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Go watch cartoons. No more.
No more.
Put it in the garbage. No more. Put it in the garbage, please.
No more.
But at the end of the day, if she told Dobie, she told you not to turn on that camera in her house, you were supposed to not turn on that camera in her house. Period.
What's good, chat rap?
Hey guys, I just came for the uppity and the K-Fit show. Hey K-Fit. Came for the K-Fit and uppity show or whatever.
Oh, that's what's up. That's
Hell
what's
yeah.
up. I got a good co-host. I left and came back to more numbers. That's how you co-host. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, right?
Hey.
Okay.
Let's
We giving
go.
y'all
You know, us
the
New York City
afternoon
girls be
news.
vibing.
You
We could
can
get along with
choose
Chicago too, you know.
Bro,
exactly.
I'm loving the accent. I'm loving the straightforwardness.
It's the afternoon news. You
Chat
can
me,
pick
what are
just
your
the
feelings? I
news
don't
you
think you
can
gave any
Right.
feelings
take.
on this. How do you feel?
Well, okay. Well, I do kind of, well, maybe a play is not the word, right? But I do
Okay.
feel like it is a scam, you know?
How?
Just,
How so?
well, I just felt like she should have got more money, so maybe it's not a scam.
I definitely believe she got way more than 242. They
Yeah,
said somebody said they gave her 1K and another person said 500.
right. And, we can't really, like, say, yeah, Dobie, somebody gave it to you or not.
Right, right.
Right. So, but then, it's dope. She was just too calm for me, you know?
Yeah, it was
I said the
scary.
same thing. She was
I
too
Right.
said, if somebody about to fight
calm.
or shoot, I was really scared. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
there
And then the
was
way
no
Dobie was talking,
urgency in it at all. Like no urgency in. You know what? Let me get my shit. Let me
right.
get an Uber. Like nothing.
It was like
Exactly.
the more just read my book went off, the more calm Adobe guy. I was like, she had not a worry in the world. Like, girl, I was
Yeah,
like, now
and
this
that
is
that was
gangster.
and that
This
and
is
I didn't
gangster.
know if Just Read My Book was in on it, but now I feel like no, of course, maybe not. But then if you're living with another YouTuber from the beef sector, right? Obviously, maybe you guys might even want to play a play or something. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, but
right on
I
until
thought
you
it was
get
at
up.
first, but I really don't think it's a play now. Dobie is really upset. Just read my book is really upset. The thing is, because just read my book hasn't came out. Why wouldn't just read my book come out and get her side of the cash apps? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was confused about too, because it's not like she doesn't have a channel. It's not
Right.
like she
That's
hasn't
what I'm
gone live
saying.
before. Right.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like
And
something's
she would
not
get more subscribers from it too. Something's not adding
exactly.
up with the situation.
Exactly. This is the prime time. Voodoo, you left already? Oh, Voodoo was here, but he left.
Oh damn.
Not this Voodoo, the boy Voodoo. You think that's gonna be mad at you if you hit the link? It's all right. But go ahead.
Uppity, you so messy. But yeah, um, that and like I said, I was saying the K Fit in the chat, like uh, Jesus, I just forgot it that quick. K Fit. Damn,
You
what
was
was I
like, it's
saying?
just a bit because we were saying it doesn't make sense why
It doesn't make
she don't
sense
go
why
live.
Dobie, right? She don't go live and say her part. Dobie is too calm and out here
Right.
going rah rah rah. First of all, I think Dobie got more money than $250 something That's
Yeah,
just
she
my
Hello.
I
definitely did.
agree.
opinion. That's number
Hey
one.
Voodoo.
Hey Voodoo,
Hi.
Hey
Hey, Chat
Voodoo.
Rack. Hey, the real K Fit.
Voodoo, are you there?
Yeah, I don't think it's a
Hello.
play
Can you
because
hear me?
yeah, hey, we can all hear you.
Okay.
What I
If it was a
do
play,
think,
they could get
y'all,
more money because everybody's waiting to hear just read my book.
both of them
Everybody's
would go
begging her to go
live.
live.
Yes, yes,
Begging her to interview.
yes.
BS put up a video
Oh,
this morning asking
oh,
just read my book to interview her.
uppity.
She was on live
And
all
that's
day
my thing
yesterday,
too.
wasn't she?
Who just read my
Huh?
book? No, that was
No,
Dovey.
Dovey. Yeah.
Yeah, but we want just read my book because chat rap saying it's a play, but we saying if it's a play, how come just read my book and get her cash up and doing her lives?
But maybe,
I do
maybe.
think it's a money grab from Dobie's
Hmm.
end
Yeah,
because
it's
she's
somebody
saying
grab for
people
Right.
will
Dovey.
be
Right.
arguing. So I'm gonna go live and let people hear this and make people feel sorry for me so that I can get some extra coins. Like that's
Yeah,
what
because
it
I told you
is
she
to
was talking
me.
about she's dealing with cancer, and I did not know that until today. So I'm like,
Oh
wow.
yeah. And
Oh,
I
wow. That's
wonder
deep.
how Lady Nika feels about this. Cause Just Read My Book used to be her girl. Am I wrong in saying that?
Oh, I heard that, but I did not know that.
Yeah, like tight. Like like like
Ooh,
before
so I guess that's gonna
Yaya,
be
I felt
interesting when
like it
Lady
was
Nika go
Just Read
live.
My Book.
Really,
Now you're giving us some tea. This is gonna be interesting when
really.
Lady Nika go live.
Yeah, I would
So
love to
let me.
hear.
Because then Lady Nika could give us an
I'll be right
insight
back,
on
y'all.
how Just Read My Book is.
Well,
Hello.
let me
Cause
ask y'all this. Hold on one moment. I just want to ask this question because when y'all was up here, I was talking about how Dovey seemed real like calm, and she was like ignoring just read my book. Do you guys think the reason why Dovey acted like that because this is like a normal thing? Like she's raised her voice at Dovey before.
but why would Dovey just take that?
You
Dovey don't seem
know,
like she just takes like somebody cursing her out. You know? She's been
Yeah,
up by herself for a minute.
And then
I
why
think.
would she pick? And then why would she pick this time of all times to go live with it?
well,
Right.
that's the thing. I think that, well, in my opinion, I think that Joey was fed up, and what happened was she finally started like saying stuff back. And Judge Remo was like, "No, you can't talk to me like that." And this was the issue stems from.
Do you really think it's about panty liners and cat piss?
No, I think it's something deeper. They're
Mm.
not saying something. Like I don't know if the how,
I definitely think it's something deeper because there's no way that cat piss and panty liners escalated to you getting thrown the fuck out.
right.
Let's be clear. Let's be really clear about that. Because you've been dealing with panty liners and Sugarfoot's pee for all of these months, and now it's an issue. Come on.
I love how you call her Sugarfoot.
Like, ain't that the cat's name, Sugarfoot? I don't know.
Yeah. I just know I'm not
But
staying
just
nowhere.
Thank you
I'm not
guys.
staying nowhere. And people like, you gotta clean up my cat doo doo and my cat feces and a pee. Hell no. I was like, I'm doing that.
But if you ain't had
But
nowhere to
here's
go,
the
would you
thing,
do it?
Doodoo, but
Hell
she
no.
hired
So
her.
you would live on the
She
But
streets rather
hired
than clean
her
up
as a
cat pee?
healthcare
wait
aide.
a minute.
That's
Can
why I
I
don't
ask a
burn
question?
bridges. That's exactly
Why
They
why I
do
said
don't
we
I'd
burn
rather
keep?
live on the
bridges.
street than clean up cat pee. Well,
But wait,
damn.
uppity. Why do we keep saying she has nowhere else to go when her
Because she
car is
doesn't.
at her family's house? Why she can't be with the car?
I thought they said her family don't want her to be in their house.
But they could take her car.
They say, I
Where
don't
is
know if
the
it's her car.
car? Where is the car?
That's
Where
what
is
we
the
need to
car?
She
know. Because
said it
she
was
had to
at
take
the
an Uber to
family
the
Child.
house.
hotel. There is no car.
Ooh.
I thought the car was at the family house. Remember, we saw the car
I
before.
think it was just read my book car because she was saying how she saved just read my book. She got just read my book car repair. She saved her house. She saved everything. She was by her coming into just read my book like she saved her. That's
No,
basically
it
what her
was
life was
my
about this morning.
understanding that Dovey actually has a car.
She doesn't. I don't think she does. Maybe that was her daughter's car. Because why? Or did she leave the car in Florida and didn't bring
Right,
it?
right. She got a she got something.
Oh well, maybe
She
maybe.
had a car because remember the transmission, and then she went and bought a new car.
Exactly, she
Oh
has a new car.
wow.
But when she left last night, she would have
Where
went
is
in
the
the Uber.
car?
She wouldn't need to take an Uber.
Well, no, I agree with
My
you. That's
point
why we
is,
saying that the car
why
is at somebody else's house.
Yeah, she don't have a
because
car now,
why would she have
basically.
to take
Right,
it?
I agree
Or
with you on that.
Or
where
she
is it?
lied.
I don't think, or she
Mm.
lied.
Right.
Mm.
Child.
Nothing but a wrinkle. I don't know. I don't know.
Child.
Maybe this car belongs to Enterprise or Hertz. I don't know.
Oh my God, Casey.
They were saying the daughter put her out. You know what I'm saying? She had a fight with her son. So I don't know if she have any other family members, but I guess she
And let's
walked through
back
one for
up.
them.
Hold
She don't
on.
have no friends?
What was the fight?
She said she's a
Clearly not.
professional squatter. Maybe she did it to her friends.
Oh
You just
wow.
making that up, uppity.
She was just joking.
Gotta
Well, she
be.
told it to the cops.
She
Okay,
told the
never
cops
mind.
that she was a squatter.
When I tell you,
That's
I
why
ain't
this is
seen
not
nobody as
making
bold
sense.
as Dopey in my life. Mm-mm.
Like
Who's-
it's not making sense. But why did the son beat her ass though? Like I want to know that.
You know what? That's a good question, K-Fit. I feel like I
Why
should
did the
know.
son beat her ass?
That's
Well,
what I
maybe.
think. I don't
Seriously.
even know he beat her ass until somebody had said it this morning. So I
Well,
think
Well,
he.
who?
allegedly they said he was an addict. That's what they were saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Dorothea
Allegedly.
used
Good
to
open to
sell
put
her
your hands on your
pills,
mom.
right?
I'm not saying that's a good thing. I never think nobody's, especially son should put his hand on his mother. She did give you life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
I would
No,
Right.
I
have
get
broke his
you.
damn face. But anyway, but okay. So the car.
Right.
Where is the car supposedly? Where do we know the location of this car? Where's the
The
GPS on this
car is
car?
at Dovication, honey. That's where the car is.
Child and Dovication, honey.
saying?
Dovey,
Girl,
listen.
ain't no
So
car.
listen, I never owned a
I
car.
don't
So
think it's a car neither.
yeah, because
I
she's
don't
been
think
down
it's
there
a
for
car
months. Where would she
neither.
store a car for all that time?
I could have sworn I saw a car. I could have sworn.
She used to be stopping just read my books
She
car.
was in a car. No, but before she went to just read my book, when she was at her daughter's house, she had a car.
Right. Right.
Mm.
Right. When she
Because
was at the
remember, she
daughter's
would
house, she
go
had a car.
live. She would go live in the car.
Thank you. Thank you. Right? Now I
Tammy
feel
was
like
over there blocking everybody, but let me not say too much. For the next time she see me, she blocked my ass too.
well, everybody should be unblocked. I'm thinking, Cool Storm, because they said
Well,
people
Sassy
been
said about
unblocked.
Everybody
24.
is unblocked.
Sassy said give her 24 hours and the
But
lady ain't gonna be
24
a mod no
hours.
more. So I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
Oh
which one?
shoot.
Stacey Roberson or Davin? Which one?
I
Tammy.
know she got rid of
Oh,
Diamond, didn't
Tammy.
she? Because Diamond was blocking
Yeah, I heard
everybody
she got rid of
yesterday.
Diamond. Thank God.
Honey, they was going at it this morning. Lord have mercy,
Ooh.
Jesus.
Who? You gotta give us a tea.
Diamond was up there going crazy on Net's panel this
She
morning.
Oh,
was.
girl,
What
please.
happened?
What
What
she
she did?
said? What
Y'all
Girl,
happened?
I
trying to watch her?
forgot.
Diamond
Tell me
Come
was
what
on,
happened.
going
K-Fed.
crazy. She was talking cash money shit.
About
And
Dovey?
so no, she was saying because everybody was trying to say Diamond was the one that blocked all of the people. And she said, no,
But she
it
is
wasn't me.
messy.
I only blocked one person. She messy now. She
Right.
is
She's real messy.
She real messy, and Sassy pulls up on her to set the record fucking straight.
All
What?
right
Sassy
now.
don't play that shit, okay?
Sassy and Tammy was having smoking. While Dobie was going up there telling all of us to kiss her ass for calling us ungrateful. So Dobie on the panel talking shit to anybody who called her ungrateful. Sassy and Tammy in America. Sassy was like, "Follow our lead. You just got here," and she said, "I would never follow your lead. I'll follow Dobie's." And so it was on from there.
Yeah, Sassy don't play about Dovey.
Woo!
She do not play
Wow.
about Dovey.
Woo! No, she don't play about Dovey. She
She
don't.
really don't.
That's
She
for
was really
sure.
trying to get her some money and a place to stay yesterday. I think that she
Yeah.
was more real than Ronnie Q. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Ronnie Q is fake. Come on now. We all
Right.
know
Ronnie
that.
Q didn't give a fuck if she
She's a
was there or not.
self-serving messenger of truth. Like that's why nobody takes her seriously. I hope she knows that. But
Her
yeah, I
and
was trying to do the
13.
same thing because I was like, I really don't want these ladies to fight because it just read my book was sounding like Zyra with Mad Black Woman yesterday, and then
Oh.
Dobie sitting there on
Honey,
like a
it was
calm
Girl,
about
before
she
to
the
was
be a
storm.
on
Tyler Perry
hens.
movie.
She was crazy, girl. I was like, girl.
Honey had
Well,
lost.
yeah, she be
Honey had popped that wig
get into
off.
her house, and not only are they not leaving, they popping cash money shit to you too. Like,
Like, what if
I
Just
was
Read My
waiting
Book
for.
had a
I was.
gun?
Honey, I
Girl,
was
she would have
waiting for a
used it.
window to open
I
and
think she would
close,
have too,
and
girl.
clothes go
That's what I
flying. You know
said.
what I'm saying?
And I know
I
North
was waiting
Carolina
for
you
a
could
window
carry.
to
That's
pop
what I was scared
open.
about. I was like, I hope nobody gets shot. You know what I'm saying? Because the way Dobie talking,
Stabbed.
because Dobie was like, you gotta
They
get.
didn't say.
Then we basically would tell her, get it in blood, ho.
Wow,
And to her
Dovey.
face, she didn't even wait till she leave to talk shit. Like, damn, Dobie.
Right. She said she smelled like doo-doo and she don't wipe her ass. I was like, what
You
is
didn't see today?
this?
Today she was saying how her daughter be having foreign contests and the smell is unbearable. Like, then you
So
gotta
that
take.
house is just funky. It's just funky
Yeah,
over there.
she, not only the mom's thing. I guess she said it's generational because the daughter do too. You know what I'm saying? Like, this crazy.
And the cat stank too, apparently.
Right. And I'm wondering, like,
Girl.
I've had
Yes,
cats and they always went to
Sugarfoot
the litter box.
clearly smells.
But
Well,
cats
they go to
cats
the
are the
litter
cleanest
box.
animals you have. They so clean and everything.
Here's the thing with cats though. If the litter box is not clean, they will not use it. So you
Right.
have to clean out
So
their
maybe they
litter
want to
box
change in the
every
litter box. So
day.
maybe they should change it and the
It
cat
was
wouldn't
that
pee.
clearly. Exactly.
Girl.
And
Problem
that piss smell from a cat is
Oh
way
Oh my
worse
no.
than
God.
anything
Yes,
I've
Yeah.
that
ever
is
It's
smelled.
way
strong.
worse.
And it's something
Yes.
toxic too, because when I was pregnant, the doctor told me not to change cat litter. Yes, I never had that problem. When my cat, like, I never had an issue. That's why I told my kids they can get a cat because I don't have to walk it like a dog and clean up after it. I have them to clean after. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no extra.
I just
Yeah.
wouldn't get no cat, honey.
I wonder if Dovey
Cats
agreed to
don't
like
do
clean
no
up the cat
dirty
poop.
stuff.
But
I'm
that's
wondering what the agreement was too.
yes,
Right.
that's what
I'm
we could
like,
not get a
yo,
clear
if you
answer.
agreed
We know whatever
to
it wasn't
then
in
you
right in the
can't be
agreement.
mad. Right. Definitely wasn't. Yeah.
that was
Child.
dumb.
Because it
And
has to
Yep,
be
that's
some
true.
type of
Dobie will flip more on you in a minute.
She will. That's why
Child.
listen, she goes crazy. Look at her and Lovely Love. Her and Lovely Love used to be Ace Boo Coons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my
Yeah.
cat was
Used to be
neutered, so I don't
cool.
know. My cat was neutered, so.
This girl, her cat. Yeah, you right, K-Fit. Her and Lovely Love was Ace Boom Coons, man. I
her
just
They
think that
friendships
this is
don't ever
crazy.
last long with nobody. Then wasn't she cool with BS at one time, and now her and BS ain't cool? She got
Oh,
denounced
I
or
didn't even
whatever.
know
It's
that.
a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was following. Yeah, she
Wow.
was following behind
yeah,
BS.
yeah. I was there when her and Dobie was doing their thing. Then they
No, I
kind of got
thought they
back
fell
together.
out. I didn't know they fell out.
Yeah, they fell
Yep.
out. And VS
Yep.
was talking
Okay.
about this morning. She was like, she was all crying on the live, saying how everybody doing just my read book wrong. And she was like how she took Dobie in when everybody told her not to. And Dobie basically wouldn't treat, she don't got loyalty. And she said Dobie told her to her face,
She
like, yeah.
don't.
Well, obviously, we see Dobie don't have no problem telling you shit to your face, but she was like, Dobie told her to her face, she gonna go where she wants to. You know what I'm saying? It's her phone. And so BS is like, well, you ain't got no loyalty, you gonna put me on the same people that's not putting money in your pocket. So that's when I respected her for telling me to my face, but after that, I just can't deal with you. So she's like, I would love to interview, just read my book,
Oh,
but
that would be
I don't. She was
messy.
like, but I don't
Messy as
know.
hell. I'll
She was
be
like, so
there.
y'all,
But that ain't. Hold on. I got a
but she
question.
said she's not
Hold
gonna reach
on.
out
Back
to her.
it
She
up.
said she got to reach out to her.
Back
Mm.
it up. But wait a minute.
Child.
Dobie better go back to selling them pills like she was selling. Wasn't she selling her pills
Okay.
at one time in her
Yes.
house?
What was she
You
Get
better
selling?
money,
get your
Dovey.
money up.
She was
Fuck
selling
pills.
pills.
Them perk 30s, allegedly.
Per 30, allegedly.
Dobie is I think
Yes.
if we ever have
Yes.
a B sector award, Dobie got to get the most gangster. I'm telling you,
Oh, for sure. But you
hands
know what,
down.
Uppity? I thought it was funny that it was DKL and VS was having like an interview or whatever, and it was
Uh
only
huh.
200 people in VS's
Because Dovey
channel.
had all the
Because
attention, right?
girl,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
it's the
Girl.
Oh,
irony.
I
It's
want
the
to know
Okay,
why
So
VS
irony.
Dobie
now
mad
she
had
because I
mad at
know VS
Dovey.
hate to
She real
lose.
Dobie.
mad at Dovey.
There
Okay.
you
I
go.
know
Right.
VS mad at Dobie
BS do
now.
not she don't like to lose at all. Dobie was
Not to
sucking
Dobie.
She don't want to lose to
not to
anybody, but yeah, I
to
guess she really
Dobie.
wants to ways Dobie.
Not to
Right.
Dobie. Dobie only gets like 53 people in her chat on a regular. Like let's
Yeah,
Child,
be
she was
times have
honest.
talking like none
Let's
of us
be
told
changed.
Dobie
honest.
she was wrong. VS on her live talking about everybody was in curse. I was like, no, I told Dobie she was wrong. I went live for hours saying she was wrong. What the fuck?
A lot of people was telling, even Sassy told Dobie not to talk bad about Just Read My Book because she
Right.
Right.
gave her a place to
Right.
stay.
And you see how Dobie started to flip mode on her, right? Dobie started to flip
Yeah.
Right.
mode.
Like, yo, how you gonna flip on her and
You
Sassy
don't
trying to
tell me
help
what to
you out?
do. I
Like,
ain't kissing nobody ass. She said I can't even turn around
right.
and kiss my own ass. So what am I kiss somebody else's for? I was like, Lord,
Mm.
Ooh, honey, you are so wrong.
And I would have
Dobie
told
is
Dobie, well, you
gangster.
must want to be homeless. You must want to be
Dobie don't
homeless with
fold.
that
I'm
one
telling you.
titty.
I swear to God. I
I feel
swear to
like
God.
you want to be
Dovey
homeless
talk a
with
lot of
that one
shit.
titty. Okay,
If I'm
she
in a fight,
do.
I want Dobie there, man. Shit.
Right? Why do I feel
Talking
like she
about
can back it up, Voodoo, but
Me
not
too.
really?
She said
But
she
she
was sitting
could.
there
You
and she
think
was
she
like,
can fight?
she,
probably
I don't
crazy.
know
That shit
now.
no, she literally was
crazy.
calling just for me to fight. She said she could talk all that shit she want. Let
But
her
you
come
know
over here and
what,
walk to me though.
Voodoo?
She better
If I
not
was
touch
the
me. That's what she
police, right?
said. Don't
That's what she
touch
said. And
me.
then when she was like, get out of my house, she was like, make me get out.
Right, right. Voodoo. If I was
She
the
was
police,
Girl.
so
who would I
That's
take
it.
calm.
to
I'm
She
like,
was
jail?
okay, you asked
like,
for
who
it.
said that?
Just read my book or Dovey? Who would I take to jail if I was the police? I would take
I would have
Dovey to
took
jail.
no, I would took
Right.
just read my book because she called the police about somebody going
And
live
she
on
was
YouTube. Girl, you better get
wild.
out my
Right.
face.
She was acting wild. You better get out my damn
Oh.
face with that shit. You
No,
better
she
go
was saying her
on.
Somebody
being
going
on live. She felt
live.
endangered by her being on live talking about her.
That's still no reason to call the cops though. I would
But
have
she in
punched Dovey in
her
her
house.
face. I would
But
have
I don't
punched
think she
Dovey
would have
dead
went to
in her
jail because
face.
it's her house. You know what I'm saying?
Voodoo. I would have slapped Dobie with a panty liner, okay?
Okay.
Like, you want to talk about panty liners? I would have slapped her upside her forehead. Matter of fact, I would have took the sticky part off the back and put it on her forehead. Like, bitch, now talk about that. Like,
I would have threw the litter box at her. Like, here, bitch.
something. Something.
She
Girl.
And
wouldn't
you
have
know
no
what?
rest in
I
my
got
house. I
something to
be
Something
say.
blasting
like
music or every time. As soon as I see
me.
she get ready to go to bed,
And speaking
blasting
of
music.
panty liners, why would Kwani say back in my day, I haven't worn a panty liner since I was 16? I was like, Kwani, like panty liners are so different nowadays than your old
Right.
ass. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I just thought,
You
Girl.
know,
like, what the fuck?
panty liners. Like,
Panty
what are you
liners?
doing with panty liners, sis?
And my dumb ass thought it was
What?
Dobie cat until recently. I just learned when they started fighting, it wasn't even Dobie's cat.
No,
Right, it
it's
was
her.
just read my
It's
books
Yeah,
just
I
read
cat.
never
my
even knew that. I
book
always thought it
cat.
was her cat.
Wow.
Listen, just read my book better than me, because while Dobie was sitting on that back porch, I would have opened up the window and shit would have went flying. Okay,
And girl, she
I
was
would have
online
fucking
listening.
through
She
that
was
window.
listening to
Okay,
Dobie. She was online
I
with us
would
listening to
have,
her.
honey. I would have had it on, and I'd have been like,
Like,
"Oh
girl, if you
yeah,
don't
that's
go
what
to
you
the
want
next
to
room and
say.
beat Dobie
If
ass,
you
like, what are we
don't go
doing?
get your ass,
Yeah, Joey
I
was
would have
talking way
opened
too
up
much shit
that
for me. I'd have been
door,
like, I'd have felt the need to fight her, and I
honey,
don't even be fighting like that. But I'm
honey.
saying,
Way too much shit, and
Yo,
she was just
Dobie would
there,
have been
like,
on live getting hit with her own pajamas. Okay, like I'm not lying. Like them pajamas, her clothes would have been hitting her upside the head as she was talking her
Okay.
shit
oh, so
about
she
me.
walks
All
with a
right,
walker. Oh, okay, that's why Joey was talking all that shit.
I
but
would
you
have hit her
know,
with the fucking walker. Like
but you
fuck out of
know,
here.
when I see Just Read My Book go live, I don't get,
Me
like,
either. I
I
didn't. And
don't
when I
get
see the
that.
shorts and everything, she don't look like that.
Yeah, I don't get
And she
disabled
obviously not
like
600
that,
pounds, so we know that wasn't. We know that was embezzlement.
right? She don't
Embezzlement.
look
Sorry,
that big,
she didn't.
right?
She got some big old bitties. I know that. It's like, girl.
Yeah, but I never seen her
She
legs though,
do.
so they could
We've
be
never seen her legs, right?
right.
So it's two
Or
lies we really right. Or
her.
maybe we should get Mr. Williams to act. Just read my book to interview. Think
You
she'll do it then?
play
That would be
too
I
boring.
wonder how.
much.
I
We
would
need the
watch
Why
tea,
it.
you
the
think it's gonna
mess.
be boring?
He is. He don't
I
get
would
to the
watch it.
tea. We need mess. We need messy questions.
I know, but I think he can bring her out of hiding. You know what I'm saying?
You think so? And Mr.
I
William
think
be
she
going
just
live too.
embarrassed.
Yeah,
I think she embarrassed. I think
Who?
yeah. I think she's
just read my
embarrassed
book is
too. I would be
embarrassed.
too. And
But
Dobie
she
Cause
ain't
got to
let's
letting
come
think
up
out the
about
either.
what
woodwork
ass
someday,
Everybody
huh?
knows she stank now, so I'll be mad too. I'll be
right,
Right.
hiding too. 'Cause I
right.
smell like doo doo.
Well, then I would have been making up some shit about Dovey or something.
For
Okay.
real. I'd be like, that bitch
Y'all,
got
I'm
doodoo
telling
drawers.
you,
All her drawers be got doodoo in it. You know what I'm
honey.
Right, this bitch
Okay.
came with one bag of clothes. She wore the
saying?
same shit over and over and over.
And
I
out
don't
that one
know.
bag,
Honey,
one pair of panties. You know what I'm saying?
honey,
Right.
She was up
no,
in my house
it
like
would.
that was in Miami. I just said that.
You play. I
They
would
gotta
have
stop.
opened
Like
up
she
that
gotta say something
window
back.
and dumped her clothes out in front of her. You want to embarrass me? Let me embarrass you
Okay,
now. You
girl.
can't
Right.
get back in the fucking house, bitch.
Who
Now you
talked to
can't
boss?
get back
Who
in
talk?
because
Oh, just read my book. Talk to boss
all your
lady.
belongings.
I gotta watch that replay.
Oh
I
wow.
gotta
I
watch
got to know
it.
I got to know her opinion. I need to know. Like she done said way too much. She said she trying to get the lady benefits took and everything, trying to report her to the government for fraud. Because once you get fraud, she can't get, and she obviously needs the assisted living. So why would you do that, Dobie?
Wow,
Yeah,
That's
Dovey.
yes,
that's
because
really
that's a
fucked
big thing.
up.
That's like Medicaid and Medicare fraud.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like that's
Yeah,
crazy. Like that's why Adobe would have got the business to work for me, because if I'm gonna lose some shit, I'm gonna lose some shit, and you gonna get embarrassed on your live, bitch, with your mouth. Yeah, because
Girl.
I
Adobe kept
felt
saying
that.
how many numbers, how many people we got in here, and I would have been like, and how many pieces of clothes is on the back porch, bitch?
Is Dovey monetized? Is she getting paid for all them views?
I don't
I
oh,
think
know. She
she
had
is
they
two
said she is
pages.
monetized.
monetized. So I
She is.
remember before she said she wasn't, but maybe maybe I don't know. But I guess she
Honey,
is.
she crazy. I would have had that Cash App pinned up
Okay,
underneath my
girl.
name. All right.
Well, she
That's
And
got
I
she
would have
easy
got.
let the
money.
cameras.
Well, we know. Well, she claims she only got 242, but we know she got more than that.
We
Yeah, I
know
think.
she
Oh
got
yeah,
way
she
The
told
beef
more.
me.
sector ain't
Girl.
cheap when you going through a crisis.
And even if they weren't sympathetic, they were getting entertained, right?
Right,
Right,
Right.
I would have gave her
So
exactly.
like
$5. Uh-huh.
just to
Yeah, they was
have
gonna
them
give her
on,
just to
because
keep her
people was
online and
bringing
keep the mess
her
going.
on.
And
You finished?
just read my book is. I feel like she's slow too. She could have got some money up out the deal
She
if she
could
just
Yeah,
have.
went
that's what I'm saying.
live.
That's why we think it's not a
Man,
play chat rap.
let
She
me
didn't say
tell you
nothing
what I
back to
would have
Dobie.
did.
She's
Nah,
really
you
good.
Well,
know what?
technically she did.
I would have drained Dobie's chat and went live the
Okay.
same time Dobie was live and been like, take that, bitch. Take that.
Cause she
And I
still
would have
had a
been like,
mindset. She should have
everybody
pulled
make
what
sure you
Poverty Minds.
subscribe.
She should have did what Poverty Minds did. As soon as she ended her live when she
And
was
block
outside talking to the cops,
everybody. She
I'd
should
have
have
went there
blocked
and blocked the
everybody.
fuck out of people. You know what I'm saying?
No, Dovey took her mindset. I remember that.
Yeah, but she still had it while Dobie was on when she was online talking shit. Remember she came online while Dobie was screaming and kept like ignoring her or mute so she couldn't say certain stuff. So when she
That's
came
true.
in the chat, Dobie said, "Hold on a second, y'all," and blocked out the chat, and then went back
Ooh.
and said, "Hey, y'all, hi." You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I
shit,
want
I
to
ain't
She
know
know
what
that.
it
blocked her
said
during
when
the
she
first
went
live, but she
on
dropped out
mute.
of the chat.
I want to know what she
She shouldn't have
said
dropped
when
out.
she was muting. When she was muting, I want to know
Right,
what she was
mutant.
saying.
The Wi-Fi all of
Child.
a sudden wasn't working. Things of that
All of
nature.
a sudden, right?
All of a
How was the
sudden.
Trey, when
Wi-Fi
just read my
working
book said she gonna go
outside but
live,
not inside?
and I never seen her video about Mr. Williams. But when did she say she gonna go live? Because I'm gonna be there.
Right.
I'm
We
gonna be
I
need
on the
want to be
front
there.
time.
row.
I want to be there.
As long
I'm
as it's
Why?
messy.
already.
I need her to be messy with it.
Yeah, I need her to be messy. Well, you don't like just read
We
my
need
book,
it to.
Tyrell?
No, I do. I do. I just think that
It's a
the
play.
older generation is like on mute for some odd reason. You know, the old
Oh,
people in the
chat
B
rat is
sector.
always at this ageism. Here she go.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, this is the older generation, and they're
Yeah.
not talking. The only one who talking is Jay Wilson.
And he
Child.
don't know nothing what's
He got
going
a
on.
lot to say.
He got a
You
lot
see
to
what I
say and
did
don't know
there? He got
shit.
a lot to
I
say.
was dying when they said he
Baby,
said just read
taking
my book.
the
Let me talk to
drug.
you. She was like, "Why the fuck would I talk to you for?" Talking
Right.
to
Oh, she
Wilson.
called him out. I was like, yes, girl. That's the only time I agree with her. I was like, stop you on that doughy, but you right about
So we
that,
know
girl.
she got a mouth. She better use that shit. You better go
Oh,
live and drag. Just read my book, cause
well,
then you know
I
W gonna
can't
come in.
wait. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen
She
today.
better take a shot. She better take a shot of some Hennessy and let that shit fly.
Yeah, she done brought
Okay.
your kids into it. You better get on
And
the
you know she
drag.
got
Right.
alcohol.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. You know when she get that good liquor in you, it's a wrap.
And I bet you she drink brown liquor too.
Oh
That's why
shit!
I said that Hennessy. That Hennessy. She
It
Yeah.
put
don't matter
that
if I'm on a.
Hennessy
I
up
never
in
seen
her
that
and
people
let
because it don't
that
matter if
shit
I'm on a brown or
fly.
the white. I can get a little crazy when alcohol induced. It don't matter if it's brown or white.
Just don't mix it up. Just don't mix
I
it.
just no, that won't never happen.
Okay.
Don't
I
mix
gotta
it.
save the rest of my 30 teeth. You know, I'm already behind too.
You play
You
too
are a mess, girl. And I love it.
But hey, Uppity and K-Fit and Voodoo, I gotta skedaddle. I'll be in the chat, okay, guys?
Okay,
All right,
Cherry.
All
Don't
right,
Okay,
forget.
Cherry.
Let's see your
girl.
hair when you get it done.
got it. Awesome. All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay, sidebar. I got another question.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Why is Kwani cursing out Lady Nika?
Kwani cursing out Lady Nika.
Yes.
Kwani always mad at somebody though. I don't
You know,
know.
Kwani bipolar. I don't think she knows why she's cursing out Lady Nika.
Right. What
She
she
been cursing
say?
her out the last 2 days. She told her she looked like a gorilla face ass
Oh
bitch.
no. Mm-mm.
Kwani be talking
I
like
was
she cute and shit.
like,
Like Kwani be talking like she cute and shit. That'd be funny.
you
Child.
do know Lady Nika will hit that line button and drag you for filth, baby. You do
Right.
know that, right?
You know, Kwani do that and she'll be crying.
You do know that Lady Nika drags. She's an OG at this. She ain't new to this. Like, she will drag.
I feel like this happened before. Like it keeps happening. So
Has it?
See, I
I
missed a lot.
think
I didn't even know Just Read My Book and Lady Nika was cool like that. Why did Lady
I
Nika
didn't
and
know
Just Read
that
My Book fall out?
neither.
Why did they fall out? I wonder.
I know. I think
Or
that had
did
to do
they
with
fall out?
no, I think that had to do with pizza. Something with pizza. Like Just Read My Book got mad at pizza for coming for her and she thought that Lady Nika should protect her or something. Something like that.
That's
Oh,
not how that works. That's not how that works. If you in
Yeah.
battle with somebody, you got to hold your own unless somebody else unless people are jumping you, but you got to hold your own. You want to get funky fresh with it, then you got to get funky fresh. Shit. Fuck
Right.
all them bitches and suck your dick.
if
Like,
you in the
shit.
B sector, if you don't want to swing, you might as well keep it in the clouds or just
You
keep
might as
it
well
cute.
be quiet.
Like
Right.
Exactly.
high and
Don't hit
by
no
in
Keep
the
it
chat.
on
panels.
mute.
Right, don't hit no panels.
Exactly.
Don't say more high and by in the chat because sometimes the chat is even more vicious than being on the panel. You know what I'm saying?
The chat is vicious. The chat is vicious. Oh, they said because someone told her that Nika called her bald headed. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
I mean, is it true?
Right, so I was gonna say you only get that mad if it's true. You can call me bullhead all you want to. I know my hair down
Okay.
my back. My hair's down my back, always been down my back. It probably would have been to my butt if I didn't start coloring it, you know.
What? No, Kwani is an OG too. But I'm saying,
I don't find her attractive, but I'm not a man, so it doesn't matter.
right. That was just
Mm.
a sidebar question. But back to this chaos. Um, and then did Dobie ever show that she actually checked into her hotel last night?
I think she was on camera today. She was like in bed though.
Yeah, she was at the hotel. She had moved the camera. You could
Okay.
tell she was at the hotel.
Oh,
Because that's
okay.
what I was looking at too. Like, I want to see if she came up. Because if this is a place, she will be back. But just read my book will be a fool if she let Dobie back in her house. I don't give a fuck.
But
Eviction
she
or
was
not,
a
you
fool
ain't
for
getting
letting
nothing.
her ass in there.
Exactly.
She was a fool
That
for
was her
letting
first
her ass
mistake.
in there. That was mistake number one.
And when she did
Okay.
I would
carry
have
on
might
like this, when Dobie left that cruise, she shouldn't have let her back in.
That's
I
mistake
would
number
once she
2.
went on that cruise, that would have been it. Because if
And
you
don't
could
she
go
got
on a
another
cruise,
cruise coming up?
I think so.
Shit.
Child.
But like I said, if she wants to, she literally can go
She
get it
got
on
more
protection.
honey.
She don't have to wait
She
until
got
the
more
she can do it
cruises
on
than
protection.
bedrooms. Like seriously,
Oh
she got more cruises
no.
than bedrooms. Like
Wow.
like you
That's
keep
how I was
going
telling
on all
Dobie.
these
You
cruises,
still got shit
sis.
at that lady house and popping cash money shit. You better stop.
Girl, I would have locked her
What
out
stuff
too.
on
I
her
would have
house?
locked her out too.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't tell me I smell like doo-doo and try to come back in my
Well,
house.
and
That ain't
that's
how that
saying my
Try to
works.
come
daughter's skinny
back
booty too. Like, come on now. No.
and talking about how nasty and things I am, and talking about forging signatures on stuff and all of this
Okay.
other stuff. You airing too much of the business out. Like, girl, that's why I said I would have took that panty line and slapped her
And I
upside her
couldn't be
damn
able to clean. I
forehead.
couldn't be able to eat and cook in a house where it's being sprayed all the time with cat pee. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't
Right.
do it.
It's
That's another
I like
thing.
cleaned
nasty.
it up just for that on that part basis. You know.
Because I don't want to smell it. It's not about, I'm
Exactly. I
cleaning
don't
up
want that
after
shit going in
her.
my
It's because
food. You
I
know what
don't want
I'm
to smell. Right.
saying?
So did she try to make Dobie her maid? That's what
That's
people
what
were
Dobie's saying.
saying.
She made her the maid. But I feel like she probably feel like, okay, I'm giving you a place to stay. I need somebody to help me because I'm not as mobile.
And don't forget that home health care check that she was
Yeah,
getting.
and she's getting a check on top
Because
of that. So I guess
because
Dobie
she
don't want to
gave
do
Oh.
anything outside the
Dobie
job
her
description.
brother's address. She
Yeah.
gave
So
Dobie her
yeah,
brother's address so she could work there, because you can't live with your clients.
Wow.
yeah. See, I
It's
never
too
knew
much.
that
She
part.
crazy. That shit's crazy. You're not supposed to live there, because that's a different type. If that's the case, if you need a live-in nurse or live-in nanny or whatever the hell, 9 times out of 10, you probably need to be in a hospice or a home or something. You know how expensive that is? Like,
I think it
unless
depends
you,
on what
one of
coverage you
these
got.
wealthy people, like these people on shifts, like
Mm.
Well, I guess because some people were saying in their state you could do it, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because there was some people was like, no, in my state you could do that. It can even be your spouse, but so I don't know. But I guess it's not legal there because that's why they were trying to get the lady
you
for
can
Medicaid
give.
fraud.
It's different because that's a caregiver, right? By the law, I'm my son's caregiver because he's disabled, right? So they have to pay me to take care of him. So you can be legally someone's caregiver, but if you're
Right.
going to a home health care agency and they're sending
Oh,
a home
okay,
health care
okay.
agent to your house, that's
I see what you're
totally
saying.
different because they billing and
It's giving
insurance for that.
scam. It's giving scam. I
It's
gotta tell
giving
you.
Yeah.
scammer. It's giving scammer tease.
Dobie said, if I gotta
Child.
leave, I'm taking this whole shit down with me. Ain't gonna be shit left when I
Okay.
go. And
Wow. Don't be out here snitching, child.
to
Mm-mm.
the
She
government
said
too.
she about to sink. She said she about to sink this Titanic, baby.
He said, I
Okay.
can't stay here. Ain't nobody gonna stay here comfortably, bitch. Fuck all that shit.
Girl.
Ownership
Mm.
ain't nothing but another word to Dobie.
And so is friends apparently, because she don't care.
That part, Voodoo. That part. But she ain't gonna get another good friend like that.
Mm.
This is
Shit. Because if she
crazy.
had one,
Like,
she would have
poor.
to go to.
All I can think is poor Sugarfoot. Sugarfoot probably like, what the fuck is going
No,
on?
He the reason why we here with that cat pee and cat doo doo.
Well, she could probably happy Dobie gone. Like shit. But I literally thought that
Oh
was dope. Cause I'm
man.
telling Dobie, find a cat friendly hotel and shit. Like little do I know.
I mean,
Okay.
well,
Oh my
every time
God.
Dobie went live, when Dobie would go live in that little room right there, the cat would be walking right by her and laying at the window. It was like the cat was looking at her like, "You in my shit, bitch."
Right.
Okay.
And some people did that. They said cats are very territorial. So
They are. They are. That's why another reason why their urine is so strong.
yeah,
I
poor
can't
Joe,
do that.
poor JMB. Like this whole situation, and they too big for that. I mean, too old for that.
At their big old ages, you letting a stranger
Yeah.
from YouTube that you follow, that you subscribe to, come and stay with you. Like, I think the fuck not.
Damn. And they, oh, like I
Again,
told you, I remember I told you, Taz and Nala says they were sleeping on subscribers' counts, and they got indignant when she wanted them to get out too. But she fought back. She posted pictures and everything. Like I was dying.
mm,
So I guess
they
that's the
both
dignity
crazy as
black sector.
Sugarfoot's P. Okay.
Wow.
Y'all content creators could just as easily be on y'all couch. All right, watch who you follow. Don't worry about uppity. Uppity won't do it. Uppity would not be coming to stay with y'all.
I'm just saying, Just Read My Book wasn't a good judge of character because we know exactly who Dobie is. Dobie is a playmaker.
Exactly.
But
He a
maybe she was thinking.
playmaker.
But maybe she was thinking. You know, some people like they got an online persona, but offline they're different. You know what I'm saying? Just a
Yeah,
regular.
please. As many people as tried to help Dobie out.
Mm.
Remember, Dobie lied about her house being flooded because she talking about when the hurricane came through there. She talking about her house is flooded and somebody busted her up and was like, "It's barely even raining in this area."
Dobie need to get it together. I hope she go get her a rent stabilized apartment like I got, so she could just stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stay up.
Doe be hustling, child. She be hustling.
Honey,
She
I
make
ain't
more
mad
money
at
than
her.
I give her that much.
Okay.
Yeah. She not that she could monetize. She could teach a course on that. And
Okay.
She
boom.
be scheming and scamming. Okay,
Yeah.
scheming and scamming.
I agree, Voodoo. I really hope she goes live and soon. Hey, Vibes Queen, how you doing?
So they
Yeah,
ever say, have they ever gotten into it before? Like
they
argued
said
or
the
whatever?
first,
When the police
they
called
called the cops
last week,
last week.
though?
No, they said the cops was called last week when Dobie made a statement about her painting liners being on the floor and dirty. She made mention that the Just Read My Book painting liners. She said because she's so sweaty, she wears painting liners on the inside of her thighs because of the sweat and stuff, and they be dropping off on the floor and they be looking all dirty. So she pointed that out to her, and then Just Read My Book was like she called the cops in response to that,
So
and
Doe was saying that her coochie stank, basically, right?
then, basically, yeah,
Wow,
Basically.
Dovey.
she was
Wow,
like
Dovey.
those painting liners wasn't clean. That's what she said every time, and then she was
Mm,
tired of having to pick that up after her.
I guess she's the new fish in the beef sector.
Yeah.
girl.
Fishy puss. Fishy puss.
So that was the first time. So they were, I mean, because every time they came online, they seemed like they had fun with each
Me
other.
too. I've never
But
seen them
Dovey
argue.
said she was
That's why we was
miserable.
saying
Like
that.
somebody
That's what we
lying.
all was like, yo, something is not adding up because they was just hanging all out not too long
Right.
ago. Like, it seemed like the chemistry was there.
And we was in Vibes the day it fell out. We was in the chat in her chat, right? Right, Vibes Queen. It was me and Just Read My Book, and she was just talking like everything was normal. So when I went to see Dobie and I was like, Dobie getting all these numbers. What the hell's going on? I ran over there and I heard somebody screaming. I'm thinking she paying somebody live, and they
Girl.
was Just Read My Book going the fuck off.
And Dovey ignoring her, trying to do
See,
her
And
commentary. I was like, girl,
I
you
think that's
got to
what
be
made her
kidding
more
me.
right.
mad. You ever
You
been
got
mad
to
at
be
your
kidding
spouse
me.
and you cursing them out and they just sitting there like you ain't saying shit? Don't that make you more
Okay.
mad? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what that was. Like it was, and I think Dobie knew that, so that's why she was just like she's screaming her life away, and Dobie like, "How y'all doing? What's going on?
Dovey was
What's up
trying to
with
give
the day today?"
unbothered. She was trying
Yes,
to give unbothered, but she was
She
bothered because she
was
kept
trying to give
stopping.
unbothered.
she
Like,
did.
girl.
But then she saw that number count on her in her live. She saw she had 1,200 people. She's like, shit, I'm gonna let this run. How many
Let
people
me
we
amp
got
this
in
up a
here? She
little
was talking
bit.
about
Exactly.
how many people we got in here. She was also live on her Facebook. She said it.
Yeah, she cold blooded with it, man.
Dovey was ready, child.
It's
Allegedly.
giving
She might
scammer
have said
tease.
she might have said this up. Like, no shade, Dovey, but hey, I ain't mad at you, girl.
It ain't how you live, Dobie. I ain't mad at you.
Okay.
She's listen.
But
Hey,
hopefully this is a learning lesson for just read my book. You know what I'm saying? You can feel bad, just give them like maybe shelter option.
And if you're gonna invite somebody to stay in your home and you don't want to film, make sure they're not a content creator on YouTube, for one.
Right, right.
And then
that's
give them a
another
time
thing. Like
period. Give
she's
them
a
a time
content.
period. Like you can say
Right.
2
And make them
weeks.
sign a contract. Make them
Right.
sign on a piece of paper.
And Dobie, you should
And
go
say
on
this is a
Bigo.
formal contract.
They stay living with their subby. 21 bad bitch done live with about 20 different people already. Maybe you should go to Bingo, Dobie. They like doing stuff like that over
Girl,
there too.
they beg on Bigo. I was
Yes,
like, dang.
Lord. Yes, shamelessly.
Okay. And they get mad when you don't donate. I was like, get
Yeah.
your ass on somewhere.
Yeah, but I do like that they do over there that I see the people do that give them money though. They make them go through hoops for it. They know when they rent is
Okay.
due and they light bill is due because they know they about to come on here. Instead of just saying that they about to have some type of tragedy, whatever, quote unquote. And they be putting them people through it, boy. All right, go line this person and do this and do that. And they be doing it too because they want the money.
Exactly. Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, lessons can
I
be learned
can't
from
wait to
this.
see.
This
I
is
can't wait to
lessons
see
for
how she's
YouTube and real
feeling.
life.
Oh, for sure. You don't let nobody to fuck in your house.
Okay.
No matter how sorry you feel, you know what I'm
Point
saying?
blank. Like, take it to the Lord in prayer and leave it right there. Okay.
Because Lord knows, Dobie came on live like anybody that don't like what I said who think I'm ungrateful, fuck you. And don't
Uh-oh.
let me live in your house.
Uh-oh. I know that's right, Dobie.
He said I did her a favor.
Ooh.
Ooh, Lord, I said, what the hell? I guess you know
Dobie
how
gets
she feel
real
about it.
fresh. She get real
So
fresh.
she got all
You
Okay.
incentives
smelling
to go
yourself.
live. She really does. And she needs to.
Right.
I need to know how y'all got here. How y'all got here. Like, from
Right.
your side.
No, exactly. Because Dobie wasn't answering real quick. Like
Right.
Kwani was asking her questions and stuff, and you see how she was dancing around everything. It was something else because it started out $900 and it's $300. I'm like, I'm so confused. Then it was, oh, I let her borrow my debit card and she will order food, and I'm like, I'm so lost. Like, what the hell is going on? Like,
Right.
oh, I gave her money in cash. Okay, so you don't know to not cash app it to somebody or
Girl.
something,
Or get a
for
receipt.
receipt
I need
purposes,
receipts.
right?
Right.
Like,
But I do
get a
feel bad.
money order
When
or
she's going
something.
through cancer
Like,
and
I'm
those things,
like,
that's
come
why I feel like
on.
she should go to a shelter. She probably get a better situation. If her apartment's not really coming through, Toby, you don't know if he's telling the truth. But if you're not, it's nothing wrong with going to a shelter. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get the stuff that you need, you know?
But see, at a shelter, you have like a schedule, right? It's not where you can come and go, can you?
I guess you can. It's not a jail. Why couldn't they be able to come out?
Well, no. Shelters have Shelters have you've got to be in by a certain time. You
Right.
can't just come waddling in there at 1 o'clock in the morning.
But she could go
No,
to her
you have
room
to.
from the shelter. It's not like she be
You
out and
said she
about
could do
anyway.
what? No, she could go check in the shelter, get her food, and go and be in the. If they give her a private room, fine. If not, you got to deal with it
Oh, she
until
about
she
to
can
share a
get
room.
some
Oh,
type
then
of
that'll be fucked
temporary
up.
house. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But I'm thinking because of her age and because she's a female,
And
9
she got
times out of 10,
cancer.
they probably wouldn't. She would not have to. But see, I would have listened. She could have said, "Yo, I'm in a domestic violence situation." She could have did anything
She could have made
and
something up
moved
like she
herself
used
up,
to.
made something
Like she
like she
usually
doing
do.
right now.
Okay.
Right.
No shade,
Using
Dobby, but
skills
you
to
do be
get
making
you.
up stories, girl.
No, yes, no shade. Like that transmission that you needed fixed. You should have made the same story up
Child.
and said, "Yo, I've been in a domestic violence situation. I just want safety," and she could have got her some housing.
Yeah, I told him she wouldn't even consider a shelter. She was like, "Why would I do that?" And I'm thinking, "Cause you're homeless."
Cause bitch, you
Oh
ain't got nowhere to
no.
go. And that's why I'm like, she's
Everybody
not that
belongs.
desperate. This is a money grab for her.
Well, she got a couple of dollars. I don't believe she got only 242. I know for a fact
Child,
that's
you
not
know
what she
that.
lying. She lying. But because they said she wouldn't show nobody the cash app. I was like, I bet because she knows she got way more. But she,
She
I
damn
ain't
sure
mad at you,
got way
somebody, girl.
more because somebody dropped down in the chat and said that they were on her Facebook Live and people were sending her money from there. So she
Oh
damn sure got more
wow.
than 200. Yes,
Wow,
yes,
Dovey.
please spare me with
Yeah,
that
she gets in a
money.
lot of income, and like she said, she don't do like she ain't a drunk like she's saying just read my book is. So so where's your money going?
I want to know where her money is going to because she's getting her pension. She's also getting, I think she's disabled, deemed disabled, or whatever. She's getting that check from the government, and then she be online acting crazy or whatever, and those cash apps that she get from that. So she should be all right.
Probably go on her cruises.
Now, who said that
It
somebody was
sounds
doing weed in there? Was that Dovey who
what?
said, read my. Somebody said that
And she
somebody
said she be
doing
leaving
weed.
her weed all around the house, telling it to the cops. I don't know if it's legal down there because it's legal here. So don't be
Child.
trying to take her down. I'm trying to tell you, like if the house
She
is so bad, why you
said
care about
what?
the sweat and the stink? Like y'all got to watch the one when she was talking to the police. Remember when she was just sitting there all talking to the child. When the cops got there, she went ham. I was like, yo,
Okay. Dovey turned that
damn,
up real
just
quick.
tell
She used a
them
baby voice and
everything.
everything.
And then I guess when she seen she was about to get her arrested, she was like, "Do you think you could have her escorted for a little cooling off time?"
What?
She wanted her escorted off her own property to cool off.
Mm.
And I heard people in the chat say, because I don't watch, I have seen it, but I don't think I see. It's like if you watch enough of those eviction shows, they say that like if it's a hostile environment, they'll usually
Yes,
act more
they do. It's a
to,
for a cooling off
to
period.
leave.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
I said, "Damn, Dovey," and she's in a walk away.
And not for nothing, Dobie could have had Just Read My Book put out of her own damn house.
Oh,
For real, for real.
And
wow.
She
that's
could have.
crazy.
Ain't
That's
that
crazy.
crazy? Because Dobie could have went and got an order of protection against her, and Just Read My Book would have not been able to come in there because by law, Dobie is a resident there.
See, that's why I would run and get it. You never know with Dovey because she trying to get you.
Right.
I could have ran and got one this morning. I was expecting her to go live from the courthouse. I thought it was gonna be a race to see who's one that got it.
If I
So
was
do
Just
you
Read My
think
Book, that was been the first thing I did this morning was get a restraining order, an emergency restraining order
Oh, she
against Dobie so
gambled.
she
Oh,
couldn't pull no
so
stupid
you think
stunt.
the friendship is over with?
it would be for me. It would be for me.
Okay.
To me, like the way she went, is no coming back from that. And you talking about personal business too. After I helped you out, like we'd have been fighting. Y'all knew it was over because we'd have been fighting. But I see why she's
Girl.
walking.
It was a lot. But you never know in these people.
Oh, wow.
They go through things and get right back together. So I'm staying out of it.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I said. Well, maybe she would, but they
It
said
would
that.
not surprise me if they
Right.
come pop up and say, "Hey, it was a misunderstanding. It got out of hand. We talked it out. Dobie has 2 weeks to stay here. Blah 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 blah
Okay.
blah. Whatever. It would
Oh
not
wow.
surprise me if that wouldn't happen.
See, karma came quick for her. They said, but Dobie forgot. We heard her neighbor ask about Dobie's pills, and Dobie
I
wrangled her
saw.
back in.
Yes, I told you she was selling pills.
Per
And
30.
she forgot she did
But
not
Dobie is
hit
filled
she
with
did not hit the
audacity.
mute button.
Yeah, she's in North Carolina. Dobie is filled with a lot of audacity. I'll give her that.
She is.
She needs to change her
She
name to
filled to the
Gangsta
brim.
Granny. Oh man, though, you got to cut it out, Miss Dobie.
She filled to the brim, honey. She filled to the brim. She like, oh yeah, you want to yell at me? Let me say this. Like, what? And
You
now
never
talking about her children? Nah, dog.
in the beef sector yesterday. I felt like I was on a train because you never know what the fuck you gonna get. Lord knows I wasn't expecting
Okay.
that. I was not. I was mouth open. I'm like, Dobie, stop, because I really thought that lady was gonna swing on her. Because I'm like, at some point she is gonna swing, ain't she? Because like this is crazy.
And it sounded
And
like
her
people in the
voice kept
chat, they
getting
wanted her,
closer.
they
And
wanted them to
people,
fight.
they did.
I
They
was like, this is
did.
crazy.
And
I'm like, y'all.
I wonder what her daughter feels about everything.
I wonder.
And she gonna come over there to make sure Dobie don't come back or get Dobie her stuff and like what's, cause I know Dobie, they said Dobie said something about she expecting a Tim U package, so she gotta go over there for a Tim U package. But what
I
about her
know you
clothes and
fucking
everything else?
lying. Wait a minute. I know you fucking lying. So she ordering clothes and can't get her housing situation.
No,
When
I
you
don't
gonna
know
put
what
them
I don't know
clothes
what
in?
the Tim U package
Wow.
is. I don't know what the Tim U package is. But she's trying to say that just read my book is mad because she get her own apartment, but that didn't make sense because it seemed like she really wants you out before your apartment comes through. But she said she's mad because she's getting an apartment. I don't know.
I just
That's interesting.
Because it seemed like you really want to stay and
are
she
they
really wants you to
lovers?
go. Hmm?
Are they lovers?
That they has
That's interesting.
they have been saying that, but both of them say no way. They have been
That
saying that.
don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
You know, True Kilmer, she said that Joey be going there with an old wooden penis and giving it to just read.
Oh, wooden peep. Child. In my Kwani
Mm.
voice, my God today. My God today.
It's a lot.
It is.
We don't know what she ordered from Simu. It could be anything in the package. I don't know what she got. I know she was saying something about buying stuff for her apartment, but like I said, we'll see. I guess in 2 weeks we'll see. 2 weeks will be here before we know it.
I don't think that she's gonna be in an apartment. I really don't. I think it's gonna be a whole nother story. A whole
I
nother
don't think so
situation. If
either.
she
No shade,
is,
Dobie. I don't think you are. Him.
But just
no
read my book would
shade,
be a
but the
damn fool to let
past
her back
has
in her house. I know that much. She'd be a damn fool
a
to let
damn
that lady back
fool.
in her
And if
house.
she lets her back in her house, then they deserve each other
Yep,
at
that's
that
it.
point.
You deserve whatever you get after that. Because we all seen you had no choice but to see it too. You know what I'm saying? Because Dobie, she put it damn, it's like she put it in your face and mushed it all in. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, I wouldn't go back to that filthy house.
Right. She shouldn't want to go back.
Mm-mm.
That's exactly why I would have took the shelter. And North Carolina has a lot of
Okay.
retirees and
That's what
all
we were
that stuff
saying.
here. I would have went straight there and said, you know what, I'm gonna start all over, and I would have told
Exactly. There's nothing
everybody
wrong with
how
that.
much things are gonna cost all together
I'd
instead of,
rather go to
oh,
a shelter and
it's
get my own than have to have
$105 a
somebody to
night. Da 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 da. No, how
before I
much
get
do you
somebody the
need to
chance to be like, I had to
sustain?
help you out. I'd rather go to a shelter and get my
Right.
own. You're gonna be sitting there throwing shit in my face and no.
Literally.
Right. Mhm. That was a cute one.
Girl.
Yeah, but when they suggested it, Dobie got offended, so that's out of the question for her. She's not doing no shelter. So I guess you're gonna have to cash that for
You know,
her
some people
today.
think they're too good for shelter, so maybe that's
Yeah,
Dobie.
yeah. She's like, why would I go to the shelter? I'm like, because you homeless? That was a weird question.
Girl. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'd rather be there than around doo doo.
Right. And cat spray neuter spraying and shit. And she gotta get her cat neutered, especially if she's gonna have a hard time keeping up with it. Just get your cat neutered. That'll kill that spraying thing. Make sure your home health care always clean your
What do I?
no more.
No more.
No more.
Oh, it's gone.
All right, put it in the sink.
I listen.
But they have self-cleaning litter boxes now, so she can
They
get
do?
one. She can get one.
Don't tell me
Yeah,
that. I might
they
get
got
Nala
all
a
kind
cat.
of stuff.
Nala
Where
loves
you
cats.
only have to clean it like maybe once a week or something like that. Like you don't have to clean it every day. Like they have all kind
Mm.
of unique things for like very progressive things for animals nowadays. But at the end of the day, Dobie wants YouTube to pay for her shit.
Well, the way she's talking crazy, I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't saying nothing but you on the right, oh, who fell down? Might be him. He back. Hold on. Oh, he back. My bad. Joey was. I think he have a little difficulties. Joey was begging and crying loud for attention. Yeah, she
I
said
think she's
yesterday she
expecting
only had
YouTube
enough
to
cash
save
out
her.
for 2 days.
Exactly. It don't add up.
She been saying that from the start, and she said she need 2 more days, so she need $210 more. Oh, you lucky I found one. We gotta go buy some more ices. But I'll go buy tomorrow. You at school. I ain't taking you with me. You do too much. No more. Last one. She be running through these ices. Yeah.
No.
You would think I would buy my bulk. But poor Dobie, she need to cut it out. But yeah, guys, it's been real. I'm about to start cleaning up here. She done poured some damn water on the floor. I had to.
It has been real, guys. We gotta
Yeah,
do this
some people see cats like
again.
their kids. We had fun. Thank you for holding it down, my great ho-hos, Miss
I
K Fit.
got you.
Yeah, thank you, Voodoo, for hitting the panel. Thank you, J Truth, for hitting the panel. You ladies, I'll see y'all around these streets. But I'm about to play some music real quick while I clean up. That helps me clean faster. Y'all all be safe and cool. Chef kisses. Thank you, Miss K Fit.
See y'all in these these YouTube streets. When you see me, speak to me, baby.
Facts. You're recognizing real when you see one. And oh yeah, I'm about to check out Boss Lady review because they said just read my book was over there talking, so I'm gonna go see what she got to say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that while I clean because I'm nosy. I need to know.
We gotta do some intel over here and look.
We're gonna do some intel. We'll be back to report. All right, you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right, lady, y'all. Bye bye.
Later.